The episode of What's the Word on Wednesdays, man. On the realest platform on YouTube, American Cholo. Y'all already know what it is. And I got one of my dogs with me in the building today. What's up with y'all, boys, man?
Yo, what's the deal?
Perrito Wow Wows.
Perrito Wow Wow, my boy.
What's up with y'all? How y'all doing?
Man.
It's hump day, fool.
It's hump day.
It's hump day. Let's bring some energy to this bitch. We're going, como dijo un compa, bajo costa, güey. Bajo costa. We're going downhill, brother.
Downhill.
Hey, week
coasting,
two.
we're
That's
coasting.
terrible. Yeah. Nah, I feel pretty good. I know you ducking a lot of traffic coming down this way and shit, so I already know how that is. But
Everybody started school, bro.
yeah,
Getting their education, man, which is a great thing. But man, bro, there's so many more cars on the freeway now.
Fuck them kids.
You can tell a difference from easily,
Yeah.
bro. Easy, especially if you have to be out on the road like around 7 a.m. or something, because that's when people start going to the school. I'm usually out there before 6 or 6 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think on Monday I left the pad almost closer to 7, and it was like, oh, what the hell is this shit again?
That shit sucks when you're in a rush and then you get stuck behind a fucking school bus.
Well, no, anytime you're in a rush, fool, the whole world is not in a rush. It's like you got guys racing and you'll go the slowest. There's a big old opening, you're like, go, you fucking cuck. And you feel that way. But the crazy part is, a lot of times when you're in a rush, because let's say you know you're not in the rush, but you see the guy in traffic. You see who the guy, and then all of a sudden, a few lights later, after he took off, you're like, you look right there. He's still right there, bro. Like
fighting for inches, bro. And you know what's crazy? That dude that's gonna ask you to wash your windows can like walk up and down that. You'll pass like 12
make
lights.
gains.
You know what I mean?
Make
He just
gains,
make his rounds right there, bro.
Now that's always the funniest shit though, when you see somebody like cut somebody off just to get somebody like somewhere supposedly a lot faster, and then you just catch up to him.
Yeah, all that for the
All that. Or how about when you're trying to be all quick and you lane switch and all of a sudden that lane picks up?
Oh
and you're
yeah.
I'm over here looking at that car, that red car.
But after a while, you start kind of knowing. Like me, I'm going like on Sepulveda. Once you get to the bottom, like right in the middle of the 405 area, you know that the left lane is going faster. But as soon as you get there, about a quarter mile, go to the right, because a lot of those cars start going into the freeways.
That's too much
you
game.
start figuring out the fucking.
That's too much free game, bro.
No, I know. Well, because this happened. My boy Chulo Beach was. He was going all crazy. And I'm like, and he was just smashing, taking. He took off, and then at the last one, it's a long ass line to get into to make the turn underneath Sunset.
That's a hard stop.
I passed him, and as soon just merge in, like fuck all that. I was like, Chulo, all that. You were there. I smelled his brakes in his car when he got there. He's like, what? I didn't want you past me, but you fucking bogey.
He lost half a tank on that, bro.
No, but people get upset on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
The road rage is a motherfucker.
It's
a real
crazy.
thing.
Yeah.
It also depends on what music you're bumping. Because if you're bumping some Lionel Richie and some fucking,
That's
you'll be a little bit grown. But if you're bumping some gangster rap shit, you're like,
That's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah, it's
fool.
over. You gotta so pretty much you gotta do like the 7-Eleven opera music when you in traffic.
Oh,
Keep traffic
you'll be
full.
smooth. You'll be smooth, bro.
Protect your peace.
Right?
Protect your
But on the
peace.
way home today, dude, I was fucking trying to do that kind of. I would fall asleep, bro.
That's the scary one.
Yeah, that's the scary one. You're like, fuck. I don't do the blink eye anymore. I've done that before. Like, just give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, and you fucking not no more. But as far as traffic in LA is crazy, homie. And the kids are definitely back at school, carnal.
Hell yeah, we're approaching the end of summer already, man, which is cool. It's been fucking hot.
It's
so
still hot, bro.
Oh yeah, I know, but we're
Still
only what like a month away from the end of summer.
Something like
About,
that.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Cali
Shit,
weather is
I'm
crazy.
excited because football's coming,
Oh,
dog.
football season's coming.
Hell yeah,
right.
shit. We're about 2 weeks away from that shit starting, bro.
Man.
So that's gonna be a good time. You
That's
already know
right.
the Rams taking it all this year. No big.
No, they're not, bro.
Stop.
No, we're not.
God, fool.
We're gonna get close, homie. We're gonna get close, but
We're gonna be in the
Damn.
playoffs.
we've been in the playoffs.
We'll be in the playoffs.
I'll take that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a terrible fan. Y'all like, we gonna get there, we just ain't gonna win.
Homie,
It's being realistic, bro.
that's reality, homie.
Yeah.
But if I'm being realistic, we got a good chance at winning it, dog. I don't see why not.
That's right.
I really don't see why
That's
not.
right, yeah.
For we're gonna have the best running back duo in the league, my boy. Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, bro. Come on, dog. I don't know.
You
We'll find out.
going in the games this year?
Hell yeah.
I
Hell yeah.
gotta get at least one game in this year, fool. I haven't gone yet.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm down.
I'll take you.
There you go, homie. And you're paying. I'm good. Let's do it. Everybody heard it. Everybody heard it, bro.
Yeah,
We'll
listen
be
at the
in
Raiders
there.
game.
We'll be in there. I'm trying to catch an away game too.
Oh shit! Like
Where you trying to go?
Yeah, I want to go see the Jets game.
The Jets.
Fool, I fell in love with New York when I went. So.
Oh, New York's dope.
Yeah,
what's
so
up.
go catch the Jets Rams game. Shit.
That's
right. That'll be sick.
Damn, going
That'll be
national
sick.
on this bitch,
Let's
homeboy.
go.
Go see Aaron.
Huh?
Go see
Yeah,
Aaron.
yeah, exactly. And that's one of, like that's always been one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. So shit. That'd be hard.
Oh yeah, bro, he's dope.
That's
He's
if he doesn't
finally
get
come back.
injured in the first play of the game.
Damn, bro, don't say that.
Oh, it already happened, but knock on wood, knock on wood.
Knock
Hopefully
on
that
wood,
doesn't
fool.
happen, fool.
That just happened to the quarterback from the Vikings, the rookie quarterback
Fool, the
from.
whole Viking squad just fell apart, dog. Everybody left and right dropping like flies.
Tell me how you really feel.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think I read somewhere, and if it's true, it sucks. I think somebody passed away on that squad, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I think a rookie.
Damn.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I thought I read some shit like that. And then obviously McCarthy's out, and then they carted off of practice. Fucking what's his name, Addison,
Damn.
the receiver. They carted him off of practice today too. So that those fans are already looking forward to next season, not this season coming up. That's already a fucking big loss right there, bro.
That's
But
crazy.
shit.
You gotta wait a whole nother season.
What?
So ice this one, G. Come back next year.
That's just done for.
That's
dog.
fucked
It's
up.
done for. It's over with.
Nah, for real. Nah, I'm to your point, bro. I'm excited for football season. Just excited to get my heart broken again as a lifelong Cowboy fan, bro. Like, look, it's about being realistic. You talk about oh, you're not a good fan. I'm
Nah,
like,
take that back. You are for that. Yeah.
It's just being a realist, bro. I'm like, look, man. One thing that I've been taught is loyalty, and I'm loyal to a fault. And so, unfortunately,
That's a fault for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, right? I'm a Cowboy fan, so like until Jerry Jones decides to sell the team, like I don't really see us really kind of making that leap. Like we're right there. Like I feel like I'm gonna take Gil's point. Like we're gonna get there. Like we'll get to the playoffs. We might win a game, but like it's just mental with them, bro. Like they have all the talent in the world. It's just something about like when they get there, like mentally they can't get over that hurdle.
All right, man. Well, what I heard is basically that you're a great fan and a terrible judge.
Great fan, terrible judge. I'm like, damn.
Hey.
Nah, it's just you gotta be, you get a little older, bro. You gotta be a little, gotta be a realist about situations. You can't be delusional your whole life.
Yeah. You can.
Well,
You can.
I
Ain't no wrong being
know
a
a
little
lot of motherfuckers that still delusional. That's a motherfucker.
Raider Nation, homie.
Oh man, bro.
Hey,
Damn,
That's
dog.
crazy, G.
Nah, shout out to all my homies who are Raider fans, just because,
It's a lot.
bro. It's
Hell yeah.
you have
Shout
gone
out
through
the
a lot.
homies.
Yeah, I've gone through a lot,
Yeah,
and
hell
continue to go to a lot,
Hell yeah.
which is insane.
You could probably pull a lot of really good fighters just out of a Raider fucking show or a game. Just right out the bleachers, G.
Probably,
Yeah, right.
bro, 100%. But like,
Straight
you got
squabbles all day.
Straight up, fool.
you
Straight
got to
up.
give it to them though. Like they're down for their squad. Like and they've sucked for a very long time. They've moved
Yeah,
multiple cities. Like they've left you multiple times, and
Hands
you're
like a
still
motherfucker,
fans.
though.
So
Yeah, that is a trip.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's like having a baby mama, right? And she just keeps leaving you for some other vato, but
And your
you
dumb ass keeps going back.
Keep taking her back.
That's why I
keep
don't like
going
Raiders,
back, bro.
G.
That's a crazy
That's
comparison,
why.
bro.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a crazy
Damn,
comparison,
fuck,
dog.
bro.
She was in LA. She was in Oakland. Now she's in Vegas, bro. Come on, G.
You hitting a nerve, dog. That's why I don't like football no more, G.
She started in Oakland, no?
Yeah, started in
Went to
Oakland,
LA, went
She
back
been
to
all
Oakland.
around.
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
That's
bad.
Now she's living her best life in Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She's for the streets now.
Single mama 3.
She's for the streets now, bro.
You would be in Vegas after
You
all
would
that
be
shit.
in Vegas. Facts.
That's crazy. Better than Arizona.
But talking about sports, bro, I'm really wanting to see like the second half and the end of baseball season, as it's a super
Full
long season.
Fuck baseball season, dog.
Just because you're an
Yeah,
Angel
straight up.
fan, dog,
Exactly.
you don't have
I
anything to
wanna
look
hear
forward
it,
to.
dog.
Like, unfortunately, look, I completely agree with you. The only good thing about obviously the Angels sucking this much is that cheap seats. If you want to go to watch a great game, like
Love
you
that.
can catch
And we got beer bats now. Homie.
and beer bats.
Shit.
You like to sleep in public? You know?
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
spot.
It's a
Little nap.
good place, but Artie Moreno needs to sell that team. Like that guy is
Yeah.
terrible.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? I like 2-3 weeks ago on the pod, I said I'm gonna start learning baseball through gambling. Man, I lost like $40. Fuck baseball, G.
Well, the Dodgers are making a big push. Hopefully getting everybody back. They've been injured throughout the entire season. It's such a long season, bro. It's like 152 games or some shit like that.
I think it's more than that now.
Yeah, right. 162.
Or did they cut it down?
Something like that. It's super long season. So like now you're starting to see like now the teams are starting to get like, all right, this is like the final
Well, the games
squads.
have gone, I think, a little bit better ever since they did that time clock time thing.
Yeah.
Because I went to the Dodger game a few months months ago, and I was like, oh, shit, it's already the 7th inning. Like, all right, this thing's moving because before you got to be like a super fan, dude, because they would drag on, bro.
Yeah, that pitching clock came in close.
That pitching, that's just dope. It made it more exciting, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. But I see a lot of diehard baseball fans that don't like it.
For real?
Yeah.
For real? I saw Be Real this weekend. For real?
For real, bro? Like, unless you're at the game, right? Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. People who don't like baseball, I'm like, you got to go to a game. It's different. Watching on TV is one thing.
It's a different vibe, homie.
Super different vibe, right? Like, but going there, being, in el ambiente with your friends, family, whoever you want to be with, like, it's dope.
But you know what's kind of tough, dude? That baseball games is so, I mean, just like everything, it's so fucking expensive now, dude.
Damn.
It's before, I think we're gonna go this year again with the family, right? I think before it would be like cheapest seats for like $25. It would even be like 50. No, it was like $60, fool.
Go to an Angels game, girl. Trust me.
The $5.
$10 tickets still.
This is the payroll we're making up for, huh? In the Dodger Stadium? No, let me give you a story. I saw Mahamo Shy Boy. Shout out to Mahamo Shy Boy. He is out in San Diego, right? So he was watching. He went to go watch the game at the Padres. What is it? There's Petco? Petco Park. He's like, fool. I go over there. That fool's fucking. That fool's on super energy all the time, bro. I go over there, big dog, and I get my double shot of vodka, whatever drink it was. He's like, guess how much? I said, I don't know, for $30, $40, $56.
Damn.
What the fuck?
$56 for a fucking margarita. It was like a type of margarita with vodka. 2 shots. He made a double vodka. I said, damn, bro, imagine you and your girl go, that's $112, homie.
Oh,
He's like, and the worst part is this motherfucker's like, well, you ain't gonna tip me? Bro. Yeah.
Hell no.
Just about a bitch. So I give him let's keep the change. Don't matter this place. Yeah, dude, $60 for a fucking drink?
Dude, asking for tips, like, you about to get faded over 2 shots of vodka,
Bro,
dog? Like, fool.
I'm between a rock and a hard place when it comes to tipping, right? Like, I've always been a great tipper. Like, that's something that, like, I learned from my pops, right?
That's
like,
right.
somebody's giving you service, bro.
You double
like,
the tag shit.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
of
all right.
course,
Making
right?
sure.
18-20%, right? But like, the one thing, like, I've been having this conversation with like my sisters and my family is like, if you guys have gone out like to a restaurant anywhere, bro, the service is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of places you go to, man, this service is dog shit.
Yeah.
And like, people still expect to be tipped, and I'm like, yo, like, at what point is it, like, I understand you're getting paid whether it's minimum wage or you're dependent on these tips, but it doesn't, you don't work like you're dependent on these tips.
Yeah.
COVID changed the game, fool.
It did.
COVID changed the game. After COVID, people in service, people in the dental industry, whatever, the doctor's appointments now are a month out. Like, everything just, we're gonna slow this bitch down. And they've never really fucking got it back up to boom, 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 boom. And they got in more raises, so people are more like, wait a minute, fool, you got a raise? Even though not the regular restaurants, but like McDonald's and all that, people feel like you got a raise. You still don't want, you slowed down from COVID, and everybody's on their own, like, but they expect, it's almost like they expect mandatory that. I mean, but I always tip at least 20%, bro. But mostly I tip more. I probably, if I had to average it, I tip 25%.
Damn.
All the time. Even if it was bad, my wife's like, that was bad service. I said, yeah. And I'm like, but these motherfuckers are working off their tips.
Shit.
And one thing I don't want somebody to say one day, that's for shit. No, I'm not a cheap tipper. But at the same time, step your game up, homie.
Let me find out where you like to go to restaurants.
that's
I'm
one
about to
thing.
go be a waiter. 25%.
That's one thing my pops has always taught me too. Is like, when you go places, especially places that you like or you visit frequently, it's like you want to tip them good. 'Cause it's like,
exactly.
when you come through, fools are gonna be like, they're gonna treat you well, because it's like, this food tips good, like, so they're gonna give you good service.
Yeah.
So it's always good to just
Get that
do
double chicken on the free.
Because I feel a lot of times when and that just might be like when I go to a restaurant, I feel like these people think I will be a cheap ass tipper. And to me, it's like, nah, fool, here's your fucking money.
Yeah, especially that.
Yeah, they do. They sometimes
People look at you different.
Yeah, they look at you different, homie.
Well, to be honest, man, like, I'm kind of on your side with that thing. Like, I'm kind of, for me personally, I think that when you have a good service, like, you definitely tip, right? Like, go a little bit above, right? What I really hate is that, like, when you have a shitty service, right? But me personally, I feel like you should tip no matter what, right?
Yes.
There's one condition I never tip on, and that's when a fucking cashier is asking me if I want to drop a tip. we press 3 buttons. If the guy in the back asks or service or whatever, but if I'm walking up to you, I'm not tipping you, right?
No, I agree with you 100%, bro.
And hey, that checkout line, you better watch me close.
Only. And it's funny. I just had this conversation with my wife yesterday. Oh no, 2 days ago. I said same thing. If I go up to a place and I'm like Dodger Stadium, bro, or Petco Stadium, you're going. They're like they're looking like 5-10% of a $60 drink already. Like,
bro,
come on,
I paid you for 3 hot dogs for 1.
Right.
Relax.
So to me, at the bar, I think it's just always been customary. My wife's like, well, she wasn't meaning in a bad way, but she was like, yeah, but why if you're going up there? I said, in reality, you're paying for the service.
Exactly.
Because when that bar gets busy, like any bar I go to, the first tip is always the strongest, bro.
Yes,
I can buy 1 beer, I'm giving you $5 tip, bro. The beer could be $6 or $7. I'll give him 10. I was like, keep the change, you know.
That's J right there.
Because that way, when I come back, that fool tips.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too, man. I think like
cut the line.
That is the hustle for bar etiquette, bro.
100%. But I think also, like, especially as men, there's like an expectation, and I do think there's a level of class for somebody that always tips regardless, right? It's like how you carry yourself. But yeah, dude, service really determines that. But that low key's free game, and that type of shit, like your security guards, your valet people, spread love to the people that see everybody that matters first.
Absolutely.
And nobody sees, because trust me, man.
How about this one? If you're at the strip club,
that's right,
and you're not, if you think about this kind of feeling in the strip club right here, bro. But this how it feels when you're at the stage, right?
Beautiful Escalade.
Right here. Yeah. Here comes sunshine, boys. Everybody give a round hand for sunshine. Hey, if you're at the bar like this, at the stage, and she's dancing, should they expect you to tip them?
Who, the dancer?
Yeah, because there's the back seats like this. Yeah. There's a stage like this where the stage was out and they come out and dance. There's a pole right here, homie, with the lights
at. If you're on the wall and you're not up on the stage, why are you tipping?
No, but if you're on the stage, you
tip. Don't be up that close, fool. Get back.
Yeah. If you're at the stage, right?
100%. It's the standing table, G. Get out of here.
That's prime real estate.
Yeah.
That's prime real estate, bro.
How you window shopping at a strip club?
But they be doing it.
Yeah, for real. And it's the creepy motherfucker, too. It's the creepy, old, bald, chubby motherfucker just sitting up
sweater on.
And he's just like this. And he's like, bro, get out of here, fool. You making us all look bad, G.
I bought my minimum fucking Red Bull for the hour.
And he pulls one out of his jacket pocket, the cold one.
But okay, so if you're in the back, you don't got a tip?
Nah. And if you're there too long, you got to go.
Yeah.
But you
can't hang out back there like that.
I know the
Star, get involved or go.
Get in the mix.
Star G right here down the street, they made a union, but now I think it's closed, bro.
There's a union?
Yeah, they made a union, bro. Or maybe they just open at night. I don't know. I'm asleep like an old man by that time.
What
maybe.
The
that's the first strip club in I think in the United States to go union, fool.
That's historical, fool.
Yeah,
you gotta preserve that. Yeah,
they want their dues, fool. So you gotta pay some tips over there, player.
That's crazy, damn. Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Like I don't really be going to strip clubs like that. But every time I do go, there's that.
Freaking flyer miles and shit right there, fool.
Every time I do, but I don't do this often. But when I do, nah, you always catch those weird ass motherfuckers up in there. Or have you ever been in one and you seen some fool like across and you're like, I think I know that dude.
Oh, wow.
Bro, and it's low key like something you got a problem with, or just some weird shit. Like, man, and this dude's over here getting like the 80-year-old. Some other shit. Now you trying to act like you don't see each other.
He's on the Lolo, fool. He's on the Lolo.
Don't be weird, dog.
Hey, you guys see that the parade that what's the name did? The Afghanistan army, what's it called? The one that they left. Who was the main? They used to call them terrorists over there, homie.
Al Qaeda, Al Nusra.
The Taliban. There you go.
Yeah.
The Taliban. You know how the North Koreans, the Russians, and they do the big parade, the army parade.
Yeah, straight up.
They did one, bro.
No way.
That shit was gangster.
Yeah, American Humvees and shit.
All American choppers. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
No, American choppers, American Humvees, American. I don't know if tanks, like those big old trucks. All the American equipment they left, fool.
Keep the flag on it or what?
Which is insane because on the way here, I was listening to the conversation that Elon Musk had with Trump, right? You know, on Twitter, right? They had that conversation, that 2-hour conversation. And funny that you mentioned that because Trump was just talking about that. He was saying like Afghanistan is one of the biggest exporters of, military weaponry, right? That we gave them.
We left 10 years of military weapons over there, fool.
Crazy. which is insane. It's like, how are you going to shoot at us with our own guns?
Well,
Which, that's what you're doing.
Because they said it's cheaper to leave it.
No,
Right?
I get
Stupid.
that, but
Nah, but it's retarded.
No,
It's not cheaper to leave it.
no. It is cheaper to leave.
think
it.
so?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. The logistics that we're going so far and getting these jets, getting these helicopters, it's gonna be.
But then if we have to go back to war and spend all that money and everything just to defeat ourselves.
If Sleepy Joe had any kind of sense, fuck his general. Like, no, we're not leaving this stuff. Every unit is gonna fucking be responsible for putting it somewhere, blowing this shit up.
Yes, sir.
What
Thank you.
What they did is,
Isn't that what we always
they
did?
went in there. No, we left Afghanistan like how we left Vietnam, bro. We literally left
Tail down,
them
dude.
coming forward and we running away. Come on, you have people jumping on those fucking airplanes
That's
trying to get
fucked
out of
up,
there.
bad.
Yeah.
Trump
Throw their babies
had talked to
over.
those guys and told them pretty much, we're gonna leave, but we're gonna leave on our terms. Don't come in here. They saw Sleepy Joe, bro, and they fucking they went all over him. I don't know if you guys heard this story. It's two senators are speaking, right? They're at a news conference or something, and the guy says, you know, I've never told this story. He's like, this will tell you what kind of fucking gangster, but he didn't say gangster, obviously, but what kind of man Trump is.
Yeah.
He said he was sitting here, it was me, Trump, whatever else, and the Taliban. And that they were that Trump was saying, listen, man, we're going to eventually end up leaving, but when we leave, you guys are going to stay back, pretty much telling them how this is going to break down. And the guy said, well, we replied something to him, and then Trump told him, he told the translator, look at this. Tell him if he doesn't abide what we say, we're gonna kill his whole. We're gonna kill you and kill your whole family. This is where you
We
live.
showed him a picture of his house.
And then the guy, he had a picture. He gave it to the translator. And the translator like, "Are you? Tell him. Tell him. Like some shit. It's a movie, bro." He told him, "Here." He says, "This is your house. He knows where you live. He'll kill you if you fucking don't abide by these rules, bro." And that fool just looked at him like, oh fuck, this motherfucker ain't playing.
And you know what's funny? Because I saw that it was like two generals and then like a lady, right? Or some other interviewer.
No, it was two senators.
Okay, yeah,
two senators and a lady. Yes.
Yeah. It was like one of them was like a black dude, I think, that was talking, right?
Well, no, it was two black dudes, and I'm not sure if the chick was, but I know there was two senators that are very up there. They're very.
Dude, that thing was so gangster, bro. And you know how they had to know he wasn't bullshitting?
Yo,
Bro, the first thing he did in office,
that's Trompito, bro.
swamped them dudes out. And for 4 years, I didn't hear shit about no Al
Hey,
Qaeda.
think about it. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh boy was in office for 3-4 months. Said, "Oh, that's the Iraq general and Afghanistan drop."
Boom.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, hey, we'll
talk
them.
about it in 5 years.
You want some more? Let me know. I got some more for you.
Yeah.
No, dude.
We got the biggest bombs.
Shoot now, speak
Got
later.
big bombs, great bombs.
People that don't know and they believe that on some woke world, they think the world's like that. No, the world's fucking cutthroat as fuck, homie.
Yep.
You think gonna have Kamala going there? Ha ha. No, they're gonna be like, this fucking bitch. Like that's how they think, bro.
Is that like violence only respects violence?
Absolutely.
Right? And when you're starting to talk about, and you see it like in, social media and like the multimedia and whatnot, where, they talk about, Kim Jong-un, they talk about the president in China, they talk about Venezuela, you talk about, obviously all these other, individuals out in the world, right? That whether they're dictators or basically are dictators, right? And they say how evil and how malicious these individuals are. You think they're going to sit there and respect you? You think they're going to treat you with any type of respect,
They
right?
don't care about their own.
It's exactly. They don't care about their own, and they're only going to respect another bully. They're only going to respect somebody who's going to stand up to them. Because if you want to be diplomatic with them, that's not what they're there for. They're there, obviously, they're there to put their country in front, whatever by whatever means. So you need a strong leader.
No, they govern with iron fist. Homie. Why don't you really hear? Not that it doesn't happen, but why don't you really hear of a woman running a cartel? Why don't you really hear of a woman running a gang organization? Why don't you really hear about, because you got to be a cutthroat person, bro. This is not taking anything away from women, bro. Is there some? Is there some?
Shout out to the one.
Yeah. Very few, but the ones that are there, they got to make movies about them because they come far in between. And you know what I mean? You're not gonna get it, bro.
Then, in order for them to even do that, they got to go above and beyond.
And Kamala's not that person. Kamala is not that person, bro. They
want more wokeism in America?
What they're doing with her, they're doing what they did with Joe the first election. They're hiding her in the basement, bro. They do not want her to talk. They do not want her. And when I say talk, I mean interview. All this stuff that's going on right now, we're talking about. It's worse than the fucking YouTube Yarda fucking news, bro. Who's getting the most views? Who's the most popular? Who's the most this? No, let's talk some policy. And right now, unfortunately, with the Kamala thing, we're talking about that. We're talking about, oh, she's lying about this view. She's lying about this. No, let's talk policy. And she can't talk policy, bro.
You mean you want to talk policy with the potential president? You don't want to talk about how we need to be more woke and stay woke?
And how oh my God, she's the candidate. She's the candidate of joy. She's the candidate of joy. Can you imagine? Hey, Vladimir, you hear? She candidate of joy. We give her the joy. Come on, fool.
Yeah.
You know how these motherfuckers are thinking,
Them Russian
bro.
bots are voting fast, bro.
She's president of joy. Okay, we show her joy.
I love it. Love joy.
Come on, fool. That's how they're talking, bro.
100%.
That's how they're talking. And we're over here. This is not a popularity contest, people. This is not who's gonna make you feel happier. This is gonna make you feel safer.
Yes, sir.
On some political stuff like that. On the world globe stage. Yeah, she's not a factor, homie. She's not a factor. If this was the streets. Like her? She's a fucking school teacher.
Yeah, librarian.
That's like, yeah,
Straight up.
She ain't with the function.
Nah.
This fool, he'll take bodies, homie. He'll take you.
Oh yeah. You better
say, hey,
from the Bronx.
Straight
from New York.
She's a librarian. Trump's a fucking godfather, fool.
That's right.
Straight up.
That's right.
And I think that hopefully she's supposed to come out with a new plan on Friday about her new policy.
But talking about policy, now that we have you here and you've been able to join us, right? Wanted to ask one thing that I'm like right in the middle. Like I say, fuck both of them. To be quite honest with you, right? Because two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to bring up to you, and I wanted to wait till I was on the podcast to have this conversation with you. How do you feel about Trump and police immunity?
I believe it's actually pretty simple. I had this conversation with somebody that told me the same thing. I said, listen, a lot of the stuff that these guys say is to get elected. Because if you think about it, he can get police immunity all day long. The only place that'll work will be in Washington, D.C.
Yep.
Because that's federal state.
Yeah.
That's it. As far as states, no. That just would mean that the feds will not be able to pick up the charge, but the state should be able to pick up the charge anyways. It shouldn't take the federal government to charge police officers for wrongdoing. It should be up to district attorneys. As much as district attorneys want to let people get away, no. If a cop is doing something wrongful, arrest that fool to the fullest. The same way a cop killer gets to the fullest extent of the law, which he should, because cops represent they represent law and order. And if you disrespect a cop and kill a cop and slap a cop, that is disrespecting the whole yarda. You're disrespecting law and order. So what does the DA do? They charge you to the fullest extent. The cop represents law and order as well to the community. So if that cop is doing wrong and acting a fool, like I saw a guy, I don't think it was in this state, he had a guy hogtied in the back of his car. You could tell the guy was some mental shit. This fool came back there and just gave him about 5 or 6 of these, and then bam, bam. I mean, the guy's tied up, right? I know you're frustrated and all that. That guy should be charged like if that was a cop that was tied up and you were beating the shit out of him. But that immunity thing, that right there is all fucking fluff. It's all talk because it's a federal thing. It's an immunity for federal thing. The only federal police there really are is the Washington, D.C. police because they're not a state technically in that area.
Yeah.
So both candidates are, you can say that both candidates are blowing smoke up our ass just to get elected. If we want to be fair, right? If we want to be fair.
Do that shit.
I want to say that both candidates will make certain points or posts just to kind of make it seem like to the base. Oh shit, this is it. But you definitely give me the remote, Chris. You scared me over there, bro. Thank you, sir.
It's the one-man show right here, G.
Damn, only been here 2 years, G. Only been here 2 years.
There you go.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah. So with the immunity, it's like this.
Hey, I gotta leave that man alone.
They're trying to sell you the contract. If I'm a concrete guy, if I'm gonna but I'm gonna do this for you. Listen, I'm gonna load your stuff. I'm not gonna charge you for this. So you're giving them a little bit of fluff and sale. But when it comes to actual policy, Trump destroys her, bro. And the Elon Musk interview, he's talking about the economy. He's talking about jobs. He's talking about inflation. He's talking about everything that we as Americans that are somewhat involved in politics, do what's up with that? Like, hey, he's talking about it. Like, she's talking about, hey, everybody, look at this guy. Hey, we love you. Yeah, Joy.
Great mood.
You know,
Great presence.
Into that point, right? Like listening to both of them, because I mentioned something on the last podcast that I want to be really informed, especially now being of this age and, you know, having as much information as we have available to us, right? Like everybody should get informed. Everybody should formulate their own opinions and not take opinions from people on YouTube, right? People that you see on social media.
What you mean, man? What you mean? Take a picture of me, bro. Man, shots fired, fool. Shots fired.
I get all my knowledge from headlines.
But that's the one thing that you always say, Gil, like think for yourself,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Like formulate your own opinions,
But
think
do
for
some
yourself,
homework.
do some homework, right?
Homework, bro.
And I guess to there is truth to what you're saying when it comes to like his conversation with Elon, where one of the things that he did mention was government spending. How are you going to curb inflation because people can't, you know, buy groceries and, you know, everything's, you know, an arm and a leg now? Like, how are you planning on curbing that, right? I know it's a lot more complex than that, right? But the one thing that at least he mentioned is something that he's like, oh, we have to tackle government spending, right? And, you know, and then he went into further details, but at least you're giving some kind of meat on that bone. Whether you're to your point, like with Kamala, like every interview I've looked up and I've seen, and I'm trying to find like what her policy is going to be, whether it's on inflation, you know, border security, whatever. Nothing.
Look up emotions.
She's just like Newsom, bro.
Yeah.
Newsom be talking his way out of a fucking paper bag, and I'm just like,
100%.
bro, you said a bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what your policy is. And I'm not sitting here, you know, I know you get a lot of hate from people who are like, oh, Kamala, this and that. But like, nah, bro, I'm just asking her for what she's going to give me one point.
How you doing your job?
People on IG be telling me, oh, you're putting all these old clips, go, and I'm like, I have no new clips.
Show
She
me
doesn't
something
do an
new,
interview.
fool. Where's she at?
Give me some policy.
You think there's like some kind of strategic plan behind that,
Of
or you
course.
think?
No, yeah. You know what
100%.
this is? This is I'm winning the basketball game right now because I came in and I'm hot. I'm running the clock out.
Yep.
I'm running the clock out. That's what they did with Biden the first time. Biden the first time they ran on. We hate Trump. That's it. And that's why they used to call Sleepy Joe's in the basement.
That's right.
They are literally hiding her from the press, bro. Yeah. They don't want her to answer anything because why? Because then you're gonna figure out. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, bro. Yeah. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She, like I said, I'm sure was a great prosecutor, but she is not a president. She does not know how to sit there. What are we gonna do it's hard work. What's AI? AI is intelligence. That's very, and she goes in circles, bro, and doesn't get nowhere.
Yeah, they're on cruise control. They're saving face. You know, it's like they don't want to come out and say some shit.
You know, the cloud now. You don't store it in the cabinet.
It's
you
like
put
the
it
one
up
in the
there.
sky.
Bro.
Internet's in the air now.
And the one thing that I've been seeing a lot now, right, is you know, there's a couple really key points that a lot of people are voting on, right? Like whether it's immigration, inflation, you know, with immigration, you're talking about border security. Like the one great question that, you know, I'm like, I didn't think about it, and it's a kind of like a duh question, but like you were the border czar and you've been in office for 3.5 years.
She was.
What policies, like what have you done?
Zero.
And that's all we're asking is like, in the last 3.5 years that you've been the border czar, like what have you done? And you still don't get any. I'm like, look, like you can't tell me what you do at your job. Like,
it's crazy, bro.
I just go kick it.
Yeah.
Like I just watch Netflix all
It's
day.
like I hire somebody like to do a job for me. Like I don't know, I get remodeling done in my crib, and you're like, hey, so like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do a lot of things. It's gonna cost like $25,000, but we're gonna do some things. It's gonna look nice. I'm gonna fix a bunch of stuff up. Oh yeah, like what? Oh, just some things. You know, got some good water. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna look nice. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? You woke?
It's gonna look beautiful.
Yeah, right.
And that's the difference in who you're voting for. With her, you're gonna get that. With Trump, here comes this fucking developer buddy. You know what?
Changing the roof.
I'm gonna give you 1,400 square feet of fucking tile. I'm gonna do another 800 square feet of carpet in this room. I'm gonna change the battery in this one. I'm putting a so and so kind of bathtub in this one. I'm doing glass. He's gonna give you a breakdown, and with that breakdown, it's a cost factor. After that, you got to schedule a value. How much? Okay, he's
gonna say some crazy shit in that estimate for sure.
Well,
he's gonna say some wild things.
I've also, the saying goes, if you're next to like a contract, a construction yard, and you're hearing them, fuck, they're saying all kind of vulgar shit.
It's a good job site.
That's a good job site, bro. They're gonna get shit done. That's just how it is.
I don't want to see no hard hat.
That is how it is. But right now,
where were the carillas at?
Hey, you know what they're selling around? They're doing this is the play they're doing, people. So you guys know, they're doing the Obama play, but the difference was, Obama was articulate as hell.
Yeah.
Obama could get in that pocket, homie. That's what it's like a football. Obama get in that pocket, and you got to be able to shoot the shit with the media.
Well,
and
he
be
was
able to talk.
presidential. He's straight presidential.
But she cannot get in the pocket. She's no quarterback, bro.
You know, I never thought of it until you made that point, but like, damn, has the left just degraded president after president since Obama? Because at least him, dude, he presented well, he was charismatic,
Obama,
right?
no.
Like, bro, you knew you were getting finessed, but it was nice.
Obama's a black Trump, bro. If you look at the policy, it's the same fucking thing. Obama was the black Trump, bro. But Obama could fucking talk you into it. He'll talk you out of your panties. Where Trump is just give it to me, baby. Like give me some pork right here.
He's putting his hand out, grab
yeah, that's the difference.
Chill, G.
Trump would be like, Obama put the music on.
Trump will spit on you right away.
Incense, talk about how beautiful you look. Yeah. Trump's the original Haktua boy.
Trump a Haktua, and well, Obama's like, what's that?
Why aren't you naked yet?
Yeah.
You know you're a slut. And Obama's like a key sweat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you don't like it.
And it's like what they say, right? It's like the devil that you know, then the devil that you don't, right? And that's the easiest way that I can compare like Trump, Trump and Kamala, right? Where it's like, look, like, do I agree with everything that Trump says? Absolutely fucking not. Like, do I think there's a lot of things that he should be held accountable and like should be rebutted? 1,000%.
Yeah.
But at least I know what the fuck I'm getting. At least I'm like, he is unequivocally himself, and I know what you're getting. And the more and more that I get involved in business and I start doing business with all different types of communities, like you realize, like in business, it's not a fucking kumbaya. Like let's hold hands and let's make each other feel good. It's okay, well. Part of the negotiations is I'm trying to sell high and you're trying to come low. We're trying to meet somewhere in the middle, right? I'm gonna tell you $100. You're gonna tell me 50, and I'm like, no, what I really want is 75. So like, how are we gonna sit there and go back and forth? Oh, well, I gotta do this. Well, I gotta do that. I gotta do this. It's very cutthroat. And the one thing that the United States that we can all agree upon is it's not a country, it's a corporation.
And to your point, man, that's actually what I wanted to add to it. I personally think that one of the most important qualities you could have as a potential candidate is that you have some sort of really good business savvy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's very, very important for you to understand how to negotiate, how to make deals, how to deal with people aggressively, passively. Because it's not just that America's a corporation, dog. You have to negotiate and speak with the world leaders. People that don't agree with you, people that don't believe the same thing, like completely different. But back to what we were saying earlier, America has rights. A lot of places don't even fucking understand that concept, right? So how do you deal with somebody that their mentality is so completely different and they don't respect you? Everybody wants to take something from you. You're the big dog, and we're tired of you. You still got to work good deals.
And on that level, what people don't understand is it's all majorly cutthroat. And that level is not even high and low. It's how can I bone them? Get the attorneys in here. Put some clause in there. And then that's what people don't see on those even billion-dollar companies. There's fucking boards like this, and there's somebody trying to cut through you, go behind you, buy your stock, and at the end, I'm doing a hostile takeover. Like it's like I'm taking your shit. Like what? I'm pulling up to the block. I'm taking all your dope. I'm taking all you guys out, but I don't have to shoot one fucking bullet, bro.
What do they say? The wet
the pen is mightier than the sword.
There you go.
So if that's how corporate America works, where people have these lawyer after lawyers try to just put some fine print in there to take over your company, you need somebody in there who's business savvy.
Yes.
And she's not, bro. And people want to vote on, like I said, on love and joy. And no.
She a vibe. She a whole vibe. She a whole vibe, dog.
Hey, I think Camilla back in the 90s with some blow and fucking in a party. You're having a good time, bro. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, Kamala. Kamala for 1950.
Pito be right there too, fool.
He's serving the
full package, bro.
He breaking it up, fool. He breaking it up. He racking up lines for Kamala.
Pito's a full package.
This is the best Coke straight from Peru. You've never seen whiter Coke.
This is the golden stuff. The golden.
Yeah, this is not even white. It's transparent.
Hey, you know he had the best blowing sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I heard that from A-Rocks.
Probably still does.
He don't break it down.
No, but is it?
That was a
I
savage.
think he says he's never. I think he says he's never had a drink in his life.
Bullshit.
No, that's what he said, bro. He never, I could believe that. There's some guys who just.
Yeah, he pushed so hard.
I think his high is money, bro. His high is money. His high is money and
100%.
and the fame and everything else.
Yeah, I think cats like that are like he's obviously obsessive, right? You have to be great at anything. You need to be obsessed, right? You need to be a little crazy.
Trump's that fool, like the homie you take to the bar, you can fuck. You just know you're gonna get down that night because he's gonna start something with somebody. If he gets
you
drunk.
can't take him nowhere.
Yeah,
fuck.
Like, you just know he's gonna get you guys in a bar.
But he got hands. He got hands.
Probably.
No, I don't think so. I think Trump is the guy you take to the bar, and at the end of the night, he bought the whole bar, and everybody's just vibing with him. Because come on, look at all the parties this fool's been going to since the 70s, bro.
Oh, dude, every rapper.
But he said he don't drink. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's why he's not fighting.
That's why.
Oh, if he was fighting, yeah.
I feel like if he was a drinker,
he'll be an arrogant son of a bitch.
Exactly.
He's already. Look at you. What are you wearing?
He's already arrogant. Imagine if that fool was drunk.
Those are last year's Jordans. I got next year's Jordans on right now.
And he brings a Trump's outfit. Have you seen you know who? What's that fool's name? Sean Strickland.
Oh yeah.
You seen Deshaun Strickland though? When he puts the do rag on, he has the Hennessy. He has the backwood and he goes in the cage and fights. Trump would be like the Trump Strickland type shit, right? But to be crazy,
I can't believe that fool don't drink though.
A lot of cats like that are, bro.
Yeah,
like
don't, bro.
a lot of really successful and rich guys that I know,
bro.
they
Like,
don't
even
touch.
They don't touch it.
He loves the UFC and
They don't
shit like
touch
that. Like you would just think he's just a degenerate, like all the way around.
I think it's just like you're saying, it's the hustle, right? And the hustle is not always cash. Sometimes it's power, it's presence, it's being able to walk in a room and everybody, that's a high. You don't. Why you need to be drunk? Plus that's a liability at that level, man.
Yeah,
So he had to have some type of fun, dog.
That fool.
bro.
What is it called when they butt chug? He butt chugs. He gotta do some crazy shit, bro. You don't drink out your mouth, G. I caught you, man. He's hiring a prostitute to take a dump on his chest.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's
some
doing
wild
some
shit.
weird. Yeah, he's doing some weird.
He's got a
shit.
vice.
All are full. Everybody with money at that status, they got to be into some weird shit.
That fool got was it on his fourth wife right now?
Eventually.
Fourth wife or third wife?
Yeah. No, I think it's the fourth one, but the first, 2 or 3 were mail ordered, right?
I don't know. I think
Or is this no?
maybe this one is
Ivanka was.
Ivanka.
Right, and wasn't the one before from Croatia or some shit?
He likes them foreign, bro.
Fool,
he likes his cards.
picks his
Eastern Bloc.
wives.
The Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he likes them. He likes them from there.
Hey, bro,
He's European, no?
look, us average people, we stumble across love, and our partners. Trump buys his.
Hey, you see his fucking son, bro? That fool's a tall ass.
Looks
SOB.
just like him.
Dude,
Looks just
the
like
one with
him, fool.
Ivanka? Yeah, that fool's like 6'4", bro.
Yeah.
6'4".
What's his name? Barrett.
A baron. Yeah.
That fool's 6'4".
He's like
Yes.
6'4",
Isn't
bro.
he like 15? Though?
Yes.
Literally tall.
Hey, and he dresses just like his pops with that big ass trench coat and shit. Hey, but apparently the kid's like super respectful.
That fool should have been on the Olympic
Well,
basketball
that's
team.
one thing. As much shit as they talk about him, that they hate his guts now. Look at the kids he's raised. You can say whatever you want. Yeah, look at the kids he raised. Look at the kids fucking Biden's got.
I was about to say,
bro.
Biden's son is on crack and fucking prostitutes. I don't know shit about these ones.
Some more shit got leaked out today about Biden and Hunter, bro.
Just lock him up. Get Hunter out of here.
This was, I think, with a French company. He was trying to get at a French company. Or French government official. I got hooked up with my father and whoa.
Selling secrets.
Just trying to sell his dad, homeboy, and his dad know about it. They were paying everything with that money they were getting. They were paying the house. I think he paid Biden's mortgage for 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, like I some way out shit. I'm like, dude, you're president of the United States. Why?
You struggling, G? You down bad. You down bad.
We need to give the president a raise.
Hey, for when the number one motherfucker in America is down bad, G.
Hey, when he's doing mail fraud, bro. Our president's doing mail fraud. He needs a raise.
Yeah, get him out of here.
How much does the president make a year?
Like 250,000
Something like that
a year.
I think the president of the United States.
250,000 a year?
Yeah, that's nothing, bro.
Something like quarter million,
it is
half a
something.
million.
If I
something
was
like that.
Trump,
Yeah,
I would have
make
paid
that.
his mortgage for him.
I would think that a sitting president of the United States would minimum get like $1 million a year, bro. Come on, that's a fucking
and that ain't
president.
even shit still.
Well, I mean, I'm sure.
Disney CEOs are getting 50 million, 100 million.
Yeah, but I don't want to see you
But they
pull
get
up.
all the endorsements and shit like that, no? I mean,
What they got shoes or what? They got fucking.
No, they make their books.
well, like the people that
Yeah.
sponsor them, I mean,
No, how they make their money.
they gotta keep some of that feria.
No, how they make their money after is first they do the stocks because they are all doing inside stock
up
trading.
Pelosi real quick.
Every single one is doing stock trading, bro. And another way they start getting their back scratched by people you're gonna leave office, write a book for us. We're gonna give you $50 million for this book. Here's a $20 million fucking to get you started. When the book's done, we'll get, even though the book doesn't sell
Go
that
buy
much,
some art pieces,
and
Jacob.
then what they'll do, art pieces, and they're like Bush selling all kind of art pieces for all kind of money.
At Launder.
And then you start going to like Vice President Biden, even while he was vice president, he was this quote unquote something at a school, and they were paying him like a few $100,000 a month or $50,000 a month for doing absolutely nothing, bro.
What the fuck?
For just being on the thing. It's just
To have that credential.
have the credential.
So
Retirement.
I found the actual number. So the actual number is, as of August 2024, the salary of the United States president is $200,000.
Yeah, no, it's nothing, bro.
Which
Come
has
on.
not.
Dude,
Which
there's
has
a 14-year-old boy trading crypto right now, cleaning the president up. That's crazy.
That's nuts, right? Yeah, that's corruption right there, bro. 'Cause a president's gonna make 200. A president's gonna make what a doctor makes. He's the fucking president of the United States, bro.
Go
Like,
get some Dogecoin, fool. You'll be all right.
but if all you gotta do is look at their numbers of when they first walk in and when they leave out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think look up.
Well, motherfucking fools are
up
playing
how much
sports,
Obama was worth. How much Obama was worth before he
quadruple the
became
amount of
president. How
that
much
shit.
Obama's worth now.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it'll be over 100 million difference.
Dude, that's a crazy point, though. Like, we'd rather pay some motherfucker to dribble the ball really well than our prezi.
For the fucking the last pick of the NFL draft, probably making more than the president.
Damn. If I find out LeBron's son is over here doing that much better, dog.
Oh, LeBron's son, his rookie contract was at $8 million.
Damn. Hey, go help out Biden. Pay some
you got,
mortgage,
Chris?
dog.
Let's see.
America.
How Barack Obama increased his net worth to
$70 million.
Yeah. So he's saying Obama's
there
net,
you go.
Obama's net worth prior to him being elected was $1.3 million.
Okay.
Oh, shit. 70X? Good shit.
So
Damn.
that'll tell you, bro.
Elon, come by America, dog.
Yeah, he was. What did it say right there? 400. What's he got? $400,000 side business side reports. Yeah, they can start getting all kind of kickbacks, fool. Senator of Illinois. There you go. So he was worth 1.6 million. You can take it down, Chris. He was worth 1.6 million. Now he's worth 70 million.
70 plus, 100
Easy.
million.
$100 million, bro.
Damn.
Easy money.
How does that work?
I got good friends.
It's that, right? It's why I feel like a lot of politicians and a lot of individuals take these positions is because it's not the salary that you're getting paid, bro. It's the relationships.
to the Bluetooth already?
It's it's the relationships and the networking that you know
Hotline.
that you're making, right? Like that's where you're gonna make all your money.
Huh? All right,
Like-
connect it right now. Hold on.
Straight up.
What do you got?
Because they get paid pennies in a dollar. We talked about individuals that work for the city, right? City council members and mayors and whatnot, supervisors, all that. They get
They
paid.
get paid good money. Like, well,
City council members are part time.
no, like Corky and them, he's making $100 and some thousand a year, fool. That's a lot of money. Over 100,000.
To run a whole what is he like a whole county, to run a whole city?
No,
Like,
to run a city, 100. That's not. I don't
that's
think-
incredibly, bro. That's super low to run a whole entire city.
Hotline.
What, 100,
I would think
100K?
so.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, that's only 100K less than the president.
Turn them up, Chris. Turn them up.
Give me 100K.
What's up, player? What's going on? Talk to us.
How you doing? I'm just calling in real quick because I love what you're doing. Well, what's the word, man? Like those guys right there, they have
right.
so much knowledge, education, and everything. And I can sit here and talk to them for hours too because I'm always doing research. But going back to the Kamala Harris thing, the Democrats, they always talk about being in democracy, right?
Yes.
But they didn't even give the American people to vote for a primary to see who they want a Democrat
Yeah, they
to
did.
run. They just threw her in there.
Yeah.
So it's like a dictator, communist, socialism, just pushing, here's this is what you got and this is who you're going to vote for. And all of a sudden, all these people are going for her. When she only got 2% of the vote in 2020 when Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her on the stage.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I think that she's going to be exposed again with Trump on the debate coming up. And at this point, I don't think it really matters anymore to me. It's more of pushing, let's talk policy, man. All right, yeah, she got in this way, let's talk policy. Now we got to expose her for the person that she is, who, as far as being presidential, she's not a presidential person, and she should not be in the driver's seat of the country next year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest too, like, I'm going for Trump all the way. And I did it in 2016 and 2020, and I'm doing it again. But I am a little scared to see what kind of BS they're going to pull. You know what I'm saying? That's the scary part. Like, Trump will win, and then they just give it to her somehow. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think the debate this year and next month is gonna definitely be like the either you're gonna see who's gonna win right there.
Yeah.
I really do. I think she's gonna just come off as a person. All she's gonna do is start trying to read talking points. But when you're at the debate, you eventually have to come out of your shell and start shooting shit back and forth.
And Trump ain't gonna let that be easy.
No.
No, it's not. And then, we know she's in trouble when you have Stephen A. Smith as a Democrat aiming at her for hiding and everything.
Yes.
He won't answer no interviews. She won't do anything. She's just hiding. They're keeping her in the basement like Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
100%.
All right, my man. I appreciate the phone call, player.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good night, man. Keep spreading that knowledge.
That's right, but thank you, man. Yeah, you can put that number up there. So they got me.
Did you say Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah,
Well, Stephen A. Smith's getting political, fool.
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
What did he do?
Nah,
He's
he
president
didn't do
for
shit.
not doing. He's president for not doing interviews.
Yeah, he didn't do shit. No.
But
That's
I
true.
100%.
But I wanted to bring up something that the caller was mentioning. Doing some reading. The Democrats try to block Green Party from presidential ballot in Wisconsin, citing legal issues. A member of the Democratic National Committee filed a complaint seeking to remove the Green Party's presidential candidate from the ballot in Wisconsin, citing ineligibility. The action is part of the DNC's broader effort to block third-party candidates, including independents like Robert F. Kennedy in multiple states.
Yeah, they don't want the competition.
What is it, a blue state?
It's a battleground state, so it could go either way.
Wisconsin, really?
Wisconsin,
I
yeah.
thought that shit was straight red.
I would think so. But
When I went over there,
Yeah, no, they
I thought it was red.
they definitely the Midwest has always been leaning on the on the red, right, leaning on the Republican side, but it is a battleground state that a lot of people say like the presidency goes through the Midwest, like states like Wisconsin and Iowa, that if you win there, right, like you're gonna win the presidency.
Hotline. It is a battleground state right now. Hotline. Who's this?
Sorry, it's the same guy I just forgot to mention because I just seen the guy reading about the Green Deal. Removing the Green Party.
Yes.
Did you guys see the thing? Did you guys see the RFK thing in New York? They remove him from the ballot.
In New York?
Yes, RFK is not allowed to be on the ballot.
No way.
Yes, look it up. It just happened. It just happened yesterday, 2 days ago.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're gonna look it up right now. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, look it up. They're trying to get in any votes they can. The Democrats.
They're scared. They're scared to let people know, have their own opinion and vote their own way.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they're gonna push the independents to vote for Trump. Watch. That's what the independents are gonna wake up and see.
Click that one on top, Chris.
What's really going on?
Click that one on top. The first one. There you go.
Yeah, look. Yeah,
All right,
look
brother.
it up.
Thank you.
All right, okay.
Let me see what they got. All right, okay, Junior vows to win. I didn't know that, dude.
Yeah.
That the judge ruled, he should be removed from New York State. That's grimy,
That's
bro.
fucked up.
That's grimy. They're trying to take RFK out of that.
Yeah, that's grimy.
It's funny how he was one of theirs because he knew that if there would have been an actual Democratic run to see who'd be the front runner, he would have been the main one, bro.
Yeah.
He would have been the main one. He'll
Easy,
be Camelo all day long.
Easy.
Yeah.
And they knew they knew the play, but at this point, there's no time to worry about that play right now. It's like a trick play they did. We can't just get stuck. The game's still going, and the game is now okay. Let's talk policy, fool.
That's fucked up, though.
That is.
That is.
Yeah.
To be honest, and we all know like Green's typically considered just a wasted vote, anyways. But like, come on.
But why is it a wasted vote though?
Yeah.
Like, why if I agree with RFK's policies or somebody else that's not red or blue? Like, why is it a wasted vote? Just because I'm supposed to agree with the Democrats or a Republican, I'm supposed to vote that way. I'm like, why is that a wasted vote?
That's
though?
how I feel. Because if I had to sit on anything, I'm independent, right? But I think that in America, we don't really. Most people don't even know there's an independent position, dog. They don't know green. People know red, blue.
Yeah.
So they choose one side based off 1, 2, or 3 policies, which if that's how you're voting, like I said plenty of times, right? Like most people are one policy voters. That in my mind makes you more independent than anything, right? You can be swayed a bit. But I think that until people start to realize, like, you don't have to be Republican, you don't have to be Democrat, you can slide in the middle. It's always going to be considered a wasted vote because there's just not enough.
Yeah, that's I agree too. I mean, I guess it's not wasted in the sense that people can try and get this person into the position of power, but realistically, bro, the country's always settled on blue or red.
Yeah.
Like always, you know, the countries. That's just how the country's divided, bro.
And that sucks.
You know, one person that I would love to run against Kamala, like if it was an open primary.
Bernie Sanders. Nah.
Kanye West.
Kanye versus Trump, though.
Damn,
Who's taking it?
Tulsi Gabbard.
I love. Hey, and you know, I'm glad you
dope.
said that, bro,
She
because
is dope.
Tulsi's probably the female with the most potential in my mind. She was a soldier, right? Like she had everything to,
Checked off.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? If you look up Kamala, and you remember that debate where she
Oh, she
ate
killed her.
Kamala up.
She killed her.
Good luck finding any type of fucking what is it called? Like any type of I want to say journalism, but you know they put out the what is the shit that you just showed me?
Like the clips or article?
Article,
Yeah.
right? So good luck finding any article on that debate. Like they tried to wipe that shit clean.
Oh, yeah. She never got any numbers, bro. She never got... The reason she got put into position was because they wanted to hire a female African-American so they could get that vote. Because too many people in the minority community, especially in the black community, oh, she's one of us, and that's it. And they don't give a fuck. They just vote.
was the Obama thing.
But that's changing a lot because you're seeing... I've seen it more on TikTok and so. You're seeing so many more African-American conservatives out there. That
That's
like,
probably because Trump.
and they're talking shit like, wait a minute, you brought Megan Thee Stallion to fucking shake her ass? Are we that dumb that, Megan likes her, we're gonna... No, we're not. This is not a stripping club,
Hey,
bro.
to be fair, though, I think Trump brought out like Lil Peep or something once, right?
He brought Hope. He brought the Hope, homeboy. He brought the
Lil
Hope, homeboy.
Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump. Yeah, Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
but-
Trump's done some shit too. But Trump is like low key hip hop culture too.
No, she... No,
Fool, you know how many fools used to use his name in
Everyone.
bars and their
Everyone.
music because they wanted to, like, that's
Yeah,
a
Donald
reference.
Trump money.
Get money like Trump.
You Trump money. I
Or
want
wanna
that Trump
be like
power.
Trump.
Yeah.
That's the
You know,
gold
get
standard.
your business like
yeah.
Trump.
That's the
Hell
gold
yeah.
standard,
You know,
fool.
so there's a lot
People
of
forget.
rappers that fuck with him, but then after like 2016, a lot of fools just
Kamala
disappeared.
said...
they weren't fucking
Fairweather
with him.
fans.
Yeah,
Kamala said, I forgot, remember, I don't know if it was the BT Awards or whatever, she was talking to that actress chick, and she was like, yeah, girl, I'm out here on the streets, like,
Ugh.
the fuck?
Man, stay on them. Don't be in the office. Stay on them.
to the
Hey,
streets,
she
my
was
boy.
like,
Go
hey,
ahead.
They ain't like us. Like, what the
What?
fuck?
Oh, not like us.
Oh, that's what she said.
Not
She
like
used it.
us. Man.
Oh no shit.
No, she used it, bro.
She put a lot of us in jail.
Oh,
That's what she did here.
She did.
That part.
That's what she did here.
Stonewalled a
That
lot
part.
of nonviolent offenders, G.
That
Shit,
part,
she did
homie.
that.
Yeah. But no, I like having the president that she could twerk and spit some bars, fool. No, I don't need policy, dog. It's just you a vibe. You a whole vibe.
she ain't a spitter, my boy.
She's the original, bro. What are you talking about?
Damn, that's a trip. fool.
Hey, what's up? Did you guys see that fucking that cyber tech security breach? I saw it this morning about potentially the hacker that got like everybody's social security
Everybody,
numbers.
fool.
Fool, take it. It's all good.
How you gonna get his bad credit? Huh?
Yeah, help me out. He might help me out, fool.
Yeah,
Iran, right?
That is crazy.
That's
though.
a trip, yeah.
Was it Iran? Iran that was attacking?
I'm not sure who was
You know,
behind that.
oh,
both
shit.
political parties.
I have no idea.
The
who
bills are
was
going
behind
up,
that.
homie.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, that there was a group out of Iran that was attacking both parties, trying to get information from
Man, they better not let Trump back in, dog.
nah.
Yeah, and that's what those countries do. They
Wait, so
have
Iran
bases.
was behind that security breach.
That's what they're saying.
Shit.
Bro, how the fuck did we get hacked in by Iran? You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Like, put your Wi-Fi bouncing off a rock, G. Get out of here, fool. You want to know what's a trip? What I have been seeing lately, bro? Drone warfare.
Oh, bro.
Holy
that's
shit.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Did you see the one where they took that Apache helicopter out?
With a drone?
Bro, whoever the fuck was flying this drone, I need you to tap in and be my Call of Duty homie, dog. Because this motherfucker was so slick. There's this Apache going, the drone slides to the side and slaps it right on the tail,
And
on the
boom.
rotor. Took it out, bro. The rotor on the tail.
Hey, dude, I feel bad for those guys running away from the drones, bro. It almost seems like
Man.
that's not fair. Like, come
Fucking
on, bro.
asshole.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You're right.
And you know what's crazy,
It's
bro?
not fair at all.
The video was a TikTok by this army general, and he was talking about how everybody's saying how the battlefield is changing because of drone warfare.
Yes.
But not just because of that impact of, like, you know, just brute force being able to snipe somebody with the bomb. It costs about $1,000 to make that drone. that can take out that Apache.
Yeah, do it.
That's it.
That's it.
That can
For
take
real?
$1,000.
that can take out that guy in the fucking in the trenches, bro.
Well, and that was the other one. So the other video I saw, because I went deep, dog. I was like, this is crazy. Fool. Call of Duty ain't shit. I'm going to the army. Homie, sign me up. About to get that. I'm about to get the nuke, homie. Nah, but hey, 25 kill streak, easy. This dude, they were. It was like 4 guys. I don't know, you know what they were, but they were kind of like a low bed truck.
Yeah.
And one of them looks around and you see him point out and you can't even see it yet, bro, because these things are tiny.
Yes.
And they start freaking out. Everybody picks their straps up and starts dumping. And this one dude, right when it was like maybe 12 feet above him, pops it. And it blows up in the air and drops. And you can see these dudes are terrified. And when it comes into view, you realize the drone's this big.
Yeah, hey, think about it, dude. It's like fucking.
What the fuck does it shoot?
It's like, no, it doesn't have a bomb.
Explodes, yes.
Yeah, the fucking bomb.
They're modified. Yeah, fool. They're modified. The drone costs
what the
less than the
fuck?
missiles on the Apache that it could take out.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
like me taking your
Wait,
tank
so
out
you
with a
just
toothpick.
fly the drone towards the Apache
Yeah,
and blow up the
chilling,
drone?
cruising, homie.
It probably has some kind of C4 or something,
Yeah.
like little small
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's like
just
grenade,
a drone.
bro.
It's just a drone that's been modified.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, so it's like the Terminator, bro, or
Yeah.
no, the Matrix. Remember?
those
and
little octopus
running
things,
away
yeah.
from those fucking. Yeah, that's what it is. And you see these videos, bro. See if you can pull one up and put it on
Hey,
studio
dude,
mode, Chris.
I just
and-
saw some shit the other
and
day.
put
You
it
know
on
those
the-
movies
and
intertwined?
Put it on.
Intertwined?
Like
Display
they're
capture.
part of the same
The Matrix and
universe.
Terminator.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
The writer of
Yeah, everything's
both of
display
those
capture up in
movies
the-
admitted it.
Well, you know,
That shit is
isn't the
crazy.
writer of The Matrix originally this black lady? And her
Yeah,
ship was
yeah,
like stolen? Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
she wrote Terminator
Yeah, yeah,
as well.
yeah. I saw that,
I saw in
dude.
an interview. She said that they're part of the same universe.
That's a trip.
I think Terminator came before the Matrix.
Yes, and after that, exactly. But that's where we're going, bro. Hey,
Whoever's
when you
deal
see
that
these
is.
poor guys, fool, and they're just running for their lives in the jungles,
Nah,
wherever.
G. Look, bro, if I'm a soldier.
But then that ain't a soldier. You're like this. You're playing a video game.
Look, if I'm in Iraq or if I'm in America, I don't care where I am, and I know there's a drone with a bomb coming at me, I ain't running.
If
You got it, G.
if it was the other
What can
way,
you do,
if
though?
it was the other
Really?
way around, because most of these drones are Ukraine doing it to the Russians. Oh, I'm sure there's got to be Russian drones now. But I guarantee you, if it was the other way around, America would be like, that is inhumane, this and that.
You got your Nuremberg coming back. Nuremberg Part 2.
To me, I don't know. Maybe they should do a.
But there are drones that shoot shit, right?
I was about to say, yeah,
drone strikes
yeah.
and
There's
shit
some,
like that.
but that's, yeah, there are definitely
Go
some
up,
that
go up,
do it,
Chris.
but like, I don't think you're pulling
No.
out too many rounds on that, and you also
Yeah.
have to think
Drone
of like
warfare.
recoil on the flying. If
Down,
you could just
down, down.
boom it, yeah,
Nah,
right
yeah.
there, right there.
Facts.
The right cheap lethal weapons. That one.
Full,
Yes.
You know what they need to get?
You should look
Click,
at the
buddy,
Apache
click.
one.
They need to get drones, bro.
Click,
that
buddy,
can punch
click, Chris,
people in the
click.
face, bro.
Oh, Bobby
Yeah.
socking dudes out for no reason.
Bro.
Fuck a homie. I need no friends.
Hotline, hotline.
I got 20 drones. You get packed out like crazy, dog.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, you gonna take all your computers.
What's going on, player? Talk to us.
Right now that he was mentioning about the Terminator and the Matrix movie, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris, you're in the right place. You got to put the thing over there.
Yeah, he was. If you guys pay attention to the Terminator Part 2, it's really like a documentary because the Skynet, the robot, you know, that Skynet is real.
Mhm.
It's a real company that really does robotic things.
100%.
And it's crazy that the movie came out in 1996 or 95.
Yeah.
And it's happening right now. So, like, how you were talking about the drone, people running away from it. It's crazy how $1,000 drone could destroy a $1 million airplane, helicopter. You know,
Multi-million,
That's
yeah.
wild.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know where the conversation is going with you guys because I know you guys are talking. You guys are touching a bunch of things tonight.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
But,
Hey, yeah, I got the spicy nuggies. All right. Yeah, no, that's it. See that comment section going wild on me.
Man, I enjoy the show, man. Keep going, man. You guys are talking about everything. I love it.
I appreciate you tapping in, brother. Thank you.
You guys have a good night.
You too, man.
brother.
Thank you. Appreciate
Dude,
you.
what was that?
Russia's invasion and Ukraine's
He said something.
something that's quickly becoming
what?
a staple.
Oh,
All right, so let's forward this thing a little bit, Chris.
Oh, let's go.
yeah.
Forward that a little bit. And
Little
let's see.
reaction time.
Well, while he's doing that, the other one, bro, is because he made a point of Skynet.
For the YouTube video,
The other one
for-
is DARPA. I don't know if you guys ever watched Black Mirror.
Yes.
I've seen a
Do you
couple
remember?
episodes.
Oh, there's
of
an
that shit.
episode called
Turn the
Metalhead.
volume down so we can see it.
Metal what?
It's called Metalhead.
I haven't seen that
So
one.
if you look that episode up in Black Mirror, it's about a dog that is a robot and goes out and captures these people, kills them. It's, you know, it got weapons, all kinds of shit, and it murks them.
Hotline. Forward that bad boy, Chris. Come on, baby. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Gil? Hold on, let me watch that video, Gil. Ahorita te contesto. Let me see what's going on.
What's up, fool? What's up? We're trying to see. Chris doesn't know how to forward a YouTube video, apparently.
It's only
So
been here
that
2
put
years.
enlarge the screen.
Yeah, enlarge the
Please.
screen, Chris. Come on, Chris. Enlarge the screen.
Fuck.
All the way. Make the screen big.
That's
Let's see. Let's see what we got.
I know you've been using
Let's see.
computers your whole life, dog.
All the way. 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 All the way.
You got it.
All right, there.
All right, gracias, Chris. Gracias.
Now transition it, Chris. Fade. Trying to teach. There
Fade
you,
to
there you
black.
go, buddy.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. Fool.
What is this?
Give us some
Is it Ukraine?
yeah, a lot of
Ukraine,
this is
right?
Ukraine, bro. Look, they're trying to get away.
Damn, that dude's
That
smashing,
fool
though.
smashing. Look.
He got that Panzer 2.0.
Let's see if we can find one where there's a.
See, this is a drone
there.
shooting
Boom.
shit at him, right? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that one
Golly.
is.
Watch, go forward it, Chris. Get it
That
where you
might
see
be
a drone.
a-
Where you see a drone actually chasing a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts.
You can probably look up
Hey,
yeah,
drone Apache.
what happens if you're in that tank, bro? Like, is that shrapnel just going inside the tank, or
Take it off. Take the display capture off. Get out of there, and then look for one that the people are
Look at
getting
that
shot.
fool. That's who you want on your
Oh,
car
you're gonna
team.
die for that tank. If you get hit, even though the tank doesn't explode, could you imagine the damage you're gonna have in your brain with all that
Yeah.
shaking in there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you do need like armor penetrating missiles to get through to a tank. but
Take it out. No, there's nothing there, Chris. First.
You gotta go to like a gore
Take
website.
the display capture off. Oh yeah,
I'm seeing the video right now, bro.
And now go put it back on, and now look for
Go
it.
to the ync.com.
There you go. Now look for it on YouTube. Put a
About to get the fucking page
people being
banned
killed over there.
Oh, it's an old site. It ain't up no more. For those who
get
don't
the
know.
AC on Chris sweating hard. See, they don't know we got two different Chris's over
Sick-ass
here, bro.
rules, dog.
Let's see if we find. Yeah, but in the tank you're gonna die, bro. No doubt about
Yeah.
it. The shockwaves, I
Yeah.
think, is what it is.
Yeah.
But the
That's
thing,
crazy, bro.
So what's good with you, the homeboy?
Hey, what's up with Doughboy?
What up? What up? What up?
Aquí anda mi
I
compa.
just seen that new track he did with the dude from the OC.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah! Just dropped a new
Yeah.
track called El Chavo. Out on all platforms.
How's that? You were feeling it, or what? You were feeling it?
Oh hell
How
yeah!
you feeling that one?
I'm feeling it, dog.
All right.
We've been on this Spanish music grind, dog. So just trying to put out all this music so the fans can hear it, my boy.
Drone killing soldiers.
Yeah, that's proper, man. Yeah, you gotta definitely speak in Spanish, for the south of the border folks, homie. It's
Hell
a
yeah!
big world out there. You even got people out there in Spain listening to Spanish shit,
Yup.
so
Yeah.
gotta keep pushing with that.
Hell yeah! Most definitely. I appreciate that, man.
That's right.
Thank you.
What's up with Gil?
I'm always into something, fool.
Feeling or what?
Ya sabes, güey. Yeah, homie, it's hump
Hey,
day.
why is that dude getting mad at me, homie, for talking shit about McDonald's? That fool getting upset at him, bro.
Which one, fool?
damn, G, all I said was you right. I got the chicken nuggies, dog.
Oh, this vato? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the homie, not you, dog, not you. Nah,
Oh,
some
there
fool
it is.
called in yesterday
Hey,
talking
watch, check
shit.
this out. Check
You
this
got
out.
some fool tweaking in
Watch,
the
show us
comments.
this.
Nah,
Chris, now you're talking,
I
baby.
just tapped in, bro. I don't even know what you guys are
Now you're
talking about.
talking. Check this out, fool. Check this one out. Don't even give us no volume, man. Just
Nice, bad
play that
boy.
bad boy. Look at this, bro.
Let me see this.
Bam! It drops a little bomb right there, fool.
Oh fuck!
Damn, you thought you were smoking a little cigarette in the cut real quick with the homies.
Yeah, that's the fucking.
What you smoking on? What you smoking on, Gil?
I can't say it, fool. I smoke only oregano, fool.
Imagine that
Put a
taking
piece
a
of
masa.
oregano, fool.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
you can take that out, Chris. They're gonna blacklist me right now.
Well, could you imagine that
All
taking
right,
a,
loco.
Hey, brother, have a good one. I appreciate the call, homeboy.
All right.
I'll be late.
could you imagine that taking a masa phone and then getting blown up?
You know,
fool?
Hey, this about a
you just have
bit.
to be like, chill, fool.
Come on, that's it. There you go. Hey,
Hey, relax, fool.
talking about blowing up the bathroom, fool. Hey, you gotta be quick on the draw, homeboy.
All right. Hey, but to be real, you gonna hit him with the drone? Or you gonna let him slide? I'm gonna let him slide.
We're taking a masa.
No, if you're doing it, the game's the game.
Oh yeah!
Fool, what the
Extra
way?
points,
Hover, and be like, hey, hurry up, hover.
Oh, that'd be,
Run.
that'd be
Yeah, give him,
fucked
right.
up,
Yeah,
bro. That'd
no,
be-
hey, don't right. Pick it up and go.
The guy's running out with
Yeah.
pants down, fucking.
Bro, you know what they
Trying to
gotta
pick 'em
do?
up and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
They gotta attach like some fucking speakers to the drone so you could like talk shit or play some music right before you blow someone
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
Hey, you know you
I'm
fucked
sure
up,
they
right?
might,
Hey, I
fool.
see you.
Probably, yeah.
Hey,
I'm
sure
taking
they
the shit
might,
over there?
fool.
Yeah, I see you. Hey, you know what's crazy? If I'm a soldier, we got drones. I'm wearing a diaper to war, dog. I ain't playing. I ain't taking no risks. Ain't no pants down. I'm about to hear. And then-
Hotline.
What up? What up, Mr. Gil?
What's up, homeboy?
Oh man, just chilling, bro. Chilling here, fucking up in the 530, man. Fucking EdCon. Yeah, no, bro. I was just gonna bring up something just to continue to elaborate, cause yeah, a veces güey, se tiene que repetir cosas so that it stays in people's heads. You know what I mean?
Right. What you got?
So yeah, pretty much just like the shit that we've been kind of spewing. Like, you know, I know you've been talking about it in your channel when you talk about political stuff in modern days. And I mean, some people think that, oh, you know, like it's getting too political. Yeah, but I mean, it's fucking necessary, especially for us, bro, for fucking Raza, because too many people are politically illiterate. I mean,
Yes, sir.
I didn't like most of us. I didn't start paying attention, bro, until Trump got in, and I didn't have a dog in the race. So when you was making certain comments, I was never quick to judge. I was just like, if I didn't study and if I don't do my research, I can't really have an opinion.
Right.
Until I started to pay attention, then I was like, all right, cool, now I see what's up. But I think I mean, opinions like ours are definitely good ones, like as well as other people. You know, like the more and more raza, whether it may be like you know, like Guatemalans, Dominicans, or lo que sabe.
In general.
Lo que sabe, like, yeah, in general, bro, fucking, we just need to be more and more aware and pay attention on different things. And also, like, I think like you said it before, but also understand too that there's a lot of levels to this shit, because like I've heard people sometimes think, oh, you got to pick a side, you got to be left or right. And at the same time, it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. It's basically more like, go with whoever's making the better decisions for the country that are actually going to impact our day-to-day life in a positive way.
Policy.
Because I've heard a lot of people say, and I actually agree with this. A lot of people say like Tavato Tempo, they're more center right. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be hard in one direction or hard in the other way, because then you'd be like a far leftist or a far right guy.
What's my weed, Chris?
And yeah, bro, like, and I'll give an example, bro. Like the other day, I'll try to make it quick, but like the other day I was at the tienda, dog, and I'm Raza, bro, fucking bald and shit, got my tattoos and shit like that. So there's this fucking, white fool that was walking in there trying to talk politics to the cashier, right?
Right.
And this fool, like, I think he's like talking, like he's capping on Pelosi, and then he's talking about silent minorities and some shit like that. Like, I could barely make out what he was saying because he was talking to the cashier. Like, he wasn't being loud, but I was able to kind of capture a little bit. And then so much so that I guess the cashier lady got uncomfortable, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, he was talking politics. Little did she know that I understand. So that was coming more from more of an extreme side, like basically more like us against them. But I mean, that's what I want people to understand, is that for me, I consider myself conservative.
Right.
I grew up on the fucking streets banging and all that shit, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be on some racist shit like these motherfuckers, bro.
That's right.
Like, so as long as we fucking make it a point to articulate ourselves and separate ourselves from extreme motherfuckers, then I think that'll make more people understand, right? We're voting for people like Trump for the policies that he's making. Like the Vato Masvidal said, he might say some dumb shit from time to time, but hey, we're winning. If we got this guy winning fucking Super Bowls, and why are we going to go with this guy? Why are we going to go with the loser?
We already got a champ, boy.
Simone, bro, why are we going to pick a loser instead of picking the guy who's going to help our fucking country win Super Bowls, bro,
sure.
and help the dollar be strong? So that's basically just what I'm emphasizing, like you always do. But it's got to be repetitive, bro. Otherwise, it'll go into one ear, not the other. But shout out to the whole group out there, all four of you gentlemen, and Chris. Hey, that's a badass song, Chris.
That's the wrong Chris, fool. This is Black Chris right now. This is Black Chris. You guys don't know the story.
Appreciate you, calling.
Appreciate you, big dog.
I know we gotta have this Chris sing now.
Yeah, this is what's the word podcast is not the regular Chris. Yeah. It's Black Chris.
I forgot lungs, man.
If you've been following the channel, you should know by now. If you don't, then you just don't know.
If you know, you know.
On Wednesday's show, it is Black Chris. Nah. We usually, when I do my shows, it's just Chris. Singing Chris.
Yeah, singing Chris. We got Forgetful Chris.
I'm like, damn, American Troll got two Black Chris's up in there.
All right. Nah, Forgetful Chris.
Yeah, this is, Forgetful Chris. Literally.
This is Money Juanero Chris. Yeah, that's you're over there sweating bullets, Chris.
Been here for 2 years, Chris.
Damn. Nothing major, homie. Hotline, what you got?
What to do? It looks like you got some smart people out in the podcast. I just got a question, Joe, real quick.
Shoot it.
If with your guest's little twist, you could explain on August 17th that NAR settlement, how you, in your little twist, what it is. It's about real estate. I don't know if you heard of it.
I'm not sure of it. Let's see. Try to refresh my memory here.
The NAR settlement for the real estate is gonna start on August 17th.
It's. Are you talking about when now the seller is not responsible for paying the buyer's agent?
Yes, senor.
Oh yeah.
You were talking about that last time, right?
Yeah, I think we brought it up one time on an episode.
So nowadays, because before you were selling the house, you're paying a certain percentage.
Yeah. So you know, if I'm selling
It's
a
like a
house,
commission?
yeah, exactly. So if I'm selling a house and you're my agent, right? Like I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
you 5 or 6% to sell my house, right?
Yes.
And customarily, as like a seller's agent, right? Like you offer 2.5%, 2%, 3% to the buyer's agent to bring you those buyers. Now in this settlement, right? Now it's not the responsibility of the seller or the seller's agent to put, to give you anything. As a buyer, right? If you're a buyer and I'm coming to you and I'm representing you, like it's up to me now to negotiate my, my
Your
commission
percentage but your cut.
Yeah, with your cut with the individuals that you're purchasing, right? But it's funny that he's bringing this up because the guy who actually sued, he ended up getting like peanuts, bro. Like he sued for this whole situation and his lawyer took the majority of the money, right? Because he was like, why are you paying a real estate agent to do X, Y, and Z? First of all, they do a lot, right?
Yes,
the good ones do.
Yes.
But and then he ends up getting finessed by his attorney, bro, taking up all those fees, right? And like the settlement, he ended up getting like a couple $100.
So who was the one suing? A real estate guy or a homeowner?
A homeowner, an individual purchasing the
That's
property.
it. I don't need to pay 2% to this guy.
Yeah, I don't need to pay X, to sell my property, right? But the thing that you're starting to see is you're starting to see a lot of properties that are sitting, and you see that, on the market where you have houses that are, 60, 90, 120 days, and you wonder like, this house is great, like it's, moderately priced, but you see on the agent.
I appreciate the phone call.
They're not.
We'll keep answering.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
They're not, they're not providing any, any commission. Yeah, any incentive, any commission to the buyer's agent. So if I'm bringing Tony, right, and me and him are already working together, and he's giving me 3% or 2%, you're not giving me anything. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go show his house, and I'm not gonna show your property.
I could see both sides right now. I'm gonna play the homeowner, right? The homeowner. I'm thinking like, wait a minute. I'm hiring Tony. I'm hiring you to sell it. If you find this guy, that's between you and him. Yeah. You're adding me as a homeowner another 2% to my fucking commission already.
Tip your agent.
So I think what it is it's the beginning of seeing what's going on. Pay cut. That's what it was. It was a pay cut to both of you guys because now whatever you're getting, you're gonna have to share with him. I'm not gonna give you 2 points on this full shit. Damn. So what it is real estate guys are taking pay cuts right now. And eventually, once the market does really go down more, that every peak you got fucking 10,000 new fucking real estate guys, and they're making money, they're making a killing, and then when the shit crashes, they're fucking
which is a double-edged sword, right?
Yes.
To your point, the good ones are going to be able to negotiate because you do a lot of work. Like you do a lot of negotiation.
But do they work? Yeah, because when we went and we were looking for a house. I wouldn't go to most of them. Some places, area, I would tell my wife, I don't even want to go. I don't want to live there. Like, straight up, I don't want to go there. She, well, let me go see. She would go to much more than me, but for like, I think it was a good 3 months, just boom, boom, constant, bro. Every week, looking at a new place. And that was the real estate agent. She had to come in there, take her time, and that's just one person. So imagine everybody else. But then when she finally sells, it's fucking great because she's getting a nice chunk, homie. She's putting 20, 30 racks depending on how big the sale. Some 100,000, million, depends on how much it is. When it's good, it's good. But I think what they just got is they got a major pay cut. And now they're like, fuck. We gotta find a way. But they'll find a way to finesse money out of the homeowner.
I think it's in your best interest. If I'm selling the house, right, and I have equity in that house, I'd rather give you that 3%. I'm gonna give you 6% to go out there and find me somebody to purchase the house, right? Because like I said, like you're starting to see all that with these real estate agents that if you're not paying a commission, then I'm not gonna bring my buyer here, right? I'm like, just because you have the product, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
But they're cutting each other's throats also because I saw some advertisement for I don't know if it was a real estate thing or a website type thing that they say instead of giving them so much percent, they're taking like 2%. So now they're even cutting each other under.
Damn.
So I think eventually it's gonna. Eventually, I don't know if all real estate people will be gone, but I think the internet's changing the game quite a bit because you can go in there, you can virtually walk these places. Now people have cameras, they go in there and do the whole virtual thing. They do a drone shot, they do all this. So I can see how people are just becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
And that's just another thing that eventually you're going to go to a house.
Buy your house
they're
off
going to give you the
ChatGPT.
code because you already put your credit card in.
Damn.
And you're going to be able to walk in there by yourself.
Airbnb style.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about the real estate person. You're really trying to fill this home out.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
Let's do it.
It's talking about like what we were mentioning about Kamala and Trump, right? You want somebody who's able to negotiate for your best interest.
Oh, eso sí, güey.
What's gonna happen if you have these online and digital platforms like Zillow and whatnot start doing brokerages themselves? They're not advocating for your best interest.
No.
They don't want to get no credits on the back end. They're not going to negotiate the price. They're not going to negotiate, certain things, getting credits and whatnot. Like there's a lot of things that an actual real estate agent will do, be able to negotiate points, be able to buy down, your interest rates.
Good real estate person.
There's a lot of things that you can do to get into these homes that if you're in a digital, workspace like
do you think that eventually in the near future AI is going to negotiate for you?
Yeah, you can do it right now. You can literally create a prompt. Yeah.
It's
So
gonna
there's this
email you.
thing. There's this thing called
Oh yeah, I think I seen something like that. Like, can't you like put like a fucking situation into it and like it gives you like the best interest or like the best outcome possible?
Yeah.
or
So
some
like,
shit?
so nowadays you can just get on this website. It's called like Buy or Buy Block, something like that. And basically, it allows you to sell contracts for real estate agents, right? And you cut a percentage off of it. Now, what you can do once you have that account is you can actually open up some ChatGPT version or whatever you do.
Hotline.
Hey, do you guys think the media, the news is lying about Kamala Harris' polls that she's leading?
That she's.
What do you guys think?
That she's leading? I think so.
Yeah, I think they just cap it.
Just step outside.
But the lead is not
I don't
much. The
see
lead is
that.
like 2
You trying to
points.
fucking-
I could see that in.
Hey, your microwave's ready, G. You gotta get that burrito, dog.
I'm getting a lot of feedback. But I could see her getting some points or being right now. It's pretty much a dead heat. I think actually nationwide Trump is up by 2 points. But yeah, because right now everybody's pumped up. All the jackasses think, "Oh my God, Kamala."
It's hype.
Hotline.
I can totally see that.
It's all the celebrities behind it, bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, it got cut off. I was asking the question about the media.
Yeah,
about
it didn't
the
get cut
polls.
off. I hung up on you because there was a lot of noise in the background.
Sorry about that.
All right, brother. Well, yeah, we'll answer your question right now. Thanks for the call, huh?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely feasible to say that they're making it up. Look, I'm gonna take you back to like 2016, when Hillary ran against Bernie Sanders, and I was a lifulong Democrat, right? And that was that was the race that I was like, you know what, fuck this, fuck this, I'm done.
People forgot about that.
That was they did that man dirty. Bernie was selling out like stadiums, bro, stadiums for people to come and watch him, right? And you're talking, and fucking Clinton couldn't fucking sell a fucking ballroom.
Hotline.
Damn, you're right. Shit.
They did.
Hey, check out on YouTube. Kamala Harris's prosecutors sent this innocent man to prison.
Oh, I seen that one.
About. Have you seen that one? That was good. Vice News put that one out.
Yeah, he got life in jail, and then he was trying to come back, and he had some evidence. And Kamala Harris' team was pretty much not wanting to see it, but it really exonerated the guy. But yeah, I saw a clip on that one.
Yeah, he was a community member that was well known in the Mission area, not the Mission, my bad, in Hunters Point in San Francisco.
Right.
And so the police automatically knew that he was associated, knew people, and then they wrapped him up and charged him with murder. And he proclaimed he was innocent the whole time. And Kamala Harris was showing up to his two most key points of his trial, talking about how she's hard on crime, and they weren't having it, and then later on they found that there was evidence that he was nowhere involved in that murder, and they let him free. And he talks about it. There's also another man named BFD. Now he's a rapper from up here in Sacramento who talks on a podcast, on the No Paperwork podcast.
Right.
Now BFD is an active member, but he talked about being in prison in California, receiving a letter directly from Kamala Harris's office saying that he would never be a free man.
Jesus.
And he's a free man right now making music.
That's Kamala. All right, brother. I appreciate the phone call, homie.
Trump just needs to bring him
916.
to the next rally. Bring that fool up and just let him talk.
What's that?
Trump.
Who talk?
That fool that she tried to get locked up.
Yeah,
Have him pull up.
It may be in the works, fool. I'm sure they'll probably use him for some of the campaign, like commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, they'll pump.
But I like I said, it's just eventually. What's the policy, homie? What's the policy? And right now, there is zero policy over there, bro.
You gotta respect it.
I was about to
You gotta
say
respect.
that.
You gotta
Yes, right.
respect the policy, homeboy.
Yeah.
Always.
So what else we got going on today, boys?
Shit. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about?
Sure.
It was crazy to me because I saw the headline. Well, I saw the video of. I don't know if you guys saw the plane in Brazil.
Oh,
Dog. Did you see the
Find
people
the
that were
clip.
on
Find
it?
the clip, Chris.
So there was a plane in Brazil that crashed, but
Weird as
the
shit.
interesting thing to me was that there was 8 cancer doctors on that plane.
Yeah, I saw that. Hotline.
They were on their way to
Wanted
something,
to see
right?
what y'all think about that. Yeah.
Hello.
¿Qué pasó?
What's up, homie? This compa Shadow.
Compa Shadow.
Hey,
What's up, homeboy?
Yeah, hey, the only thing I just want to say is that every time somebody questions the situation or the Democratic Party, you're automatically a Trumper or a right-winger. That's all I got to say. Why is that?
Because they have nothing else to do. That's the game. The game is try to shame you.
Divide and conquer.
Try to shame you to having an opinion. Anytime you have an opinion that's not a democratic opinion, you're a coconut, you're a sellout, you're a racist. That's the game plan they've been using, and it's been working. But nowadays, I think people are like, F it. Like, I don't give a crap what people say,
People
bro.
are waking up to that.
Yeah, people are waking up to the bullshit.
Hey, always question everything. That's all I know.
Yep,
That's right,
100%.
brother. I appreciate it, homeboy.
Hey, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Like, use that 29. Do the short one. That one. Yeah, the short 29. Right there, brother.
Dude, the way that thing spun while
Bro,
dropping.
yeah, like, I don't know, dog.
That's scared.
You know,
It didn't even look like they were
That's it,
trying
Chris.
to
Move
control
it to
that
the other screen.
motherfucker, dog. Like,
Nah.
you're on the wrong screen,
like
Holmes.
I don't know.
Dude, it looked
You're on
like
the wrong
somebody
screen,
just
Holmes.
like made it in
Go
there
all the
and
way
it
to
just
the
started
left.
circling.
Take
Yeah.
it to the
Like, what
left.
the fuck?
Like, it's just free falling.
Yeah,
like
damn.
there's no pilot in that
Straight down.
motherfucker trying to like.
Yeah, you got 9/11
get
vibes
this shit
on
out
that
of
one,
the-
dog.
Chris, I literally just did this like 30 minutes ago, bro. Like,
Just 2 years.
just
Hey,
grab
hey,
it.
Gil.
Forgetful Chris.
Yeah, forgetful Chris. Drag it all the way to the left. Keep going. Take it off the cliff, Chris.
Yeah,
Take it off the cliff.
Use the mouse for
Take
it.
it. There you go. There you go, big guy.
That's right.
There you go, big. There we go. You got it. Hotline. What you got?
Hey, Gil, what you think about that news about what you think about the news about Trump riding in Epstein's plane?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure a lot of people did, bro.
He's riding on it right now. He's riding on it right now for the campaign.
Oh, that was his old plane or something? That's all right.
No, he bought it.
Yeah.
He bought it from the dude in 2020.
Might have been a nice plan.
It might have been a nice plane. I don't know. It's like buying somebody's house who was a maniacs or something. Only because you bought somebody's house.
I don't think that
mean,
makes you a pedophile.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask
press
you.
Alt and it'll be club. Yeah, go ahead, bud.
I wanted to ask you if you
Press
think
Alt
that.
and then do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Remember the DA in Florida that this fool Trump put as the labor secretary?
Yeah. He gave him a sweet deal to that cocksucker.
Okay, remember when that dude let Epstein out, right? On home arrest for fucking molesting teenagers, right?
Yes.
And then Trump gave him a job at the White House as a labor secretary, right?
Gave that guy, yes. But at that point,
So
Trump had cut out ties from Epstein.
Why? Well, not necessarily, but
No.
why wasn't there any national outrage? Like right now, there's national outrage with Gascon. Why is there no national outrage when that dude got a fucking slap on the wrist for doing that, bro?
I'll tell you why. Because every celebrity, every President Obama was part of it.
Yes,
This guy was part of it. Every celebrity you could think of was over there. Every billionaire that was over there, except Elon Musk, was over there. Microsoft owner was there. Every bigwig in the world was over there. Even the Queen's son, Prince Williams, had to pay the girl
Correct.
like $6.1 million. So everybody got smutted up. So when people start saying, look at
since everybody's doing it, since everybody's doing it, it's all right that.
in other words,
Mutual destruction.
in other words, if they really had smut on Trump doing something, they would have put it
Bro,
out.
you
But
don't
they
think
don't
by
have
now,
it,
dog.
bro.
Come on.
They would have been. They tried to kill this guy already.
Bro,
they
that
tried
would
to
be
kill this guy.
it'd be an LED screen on the White House.
What I'm hearing right now, Gil, and I'm sorry, bro, but I'm hearing the normalization.
Yes,
of
fool,
just
yes,
fucking
yes, everybody.
being a degenerate.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that you are. No. I'm not saying that you are. I'm not
I'm
putting
a
it on you,
degenerate,
bro.
fool. I'm a dirtbag, fool. I'm a dirtbag, fool.
No,
Everybody.
No, you're not, fool. You're my raza, homie. You're
Also,
my
Raza can't be
raza,
dirt. I know a
homie.
lot of dirtbag razas, fool.
G.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right, but,
Hey, meet me at the
but come
poker
on, man.
table.
You're gonna compare yourself with this dude, bro.
Hey, fool,
You're not
respect
gonna-
Trompito,
you know what I mean?
homeboy. Respect Trompito. I already told that shit, get off my tío, carnal. That's
right.
Hang up on this vato right now, fool. Hey, thanks for the phone call, player. Nah, he calls all the time. It's
That's
good. All right,
crazy.
go ahead and look at
He's
this.
cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
To be honest, it's how many times you were on that plane.
Zoom that fucking shit in there. Oh, you know what I'm thinking though? Look at that plane going down. Hey,
9/11.
no, fuck 9/11. I'm thinking, and I'm not like that.
Damn,
Fuck yeah. I'm not. I'm thinking this, bro. I'm thinking you're like this. The pilot's going. Everybody prepare for the emergency landing, and we're losing power. Oh, you just that shit ain't moving, bro. That ain't going forward. That is just this.
Free falling.
The Magic Mountain free fall times 200. And you're just like this, and everybody's screaming, everything in the plane's going up, and this just
And it's spinning.
and you know I'm gonna fucking die, bro.
Well, you're throwing up all over the place,
That's
dog.
like a real life nightmare, but in real life, bro. And those people for 5 seconds, whatever it was the worst fucking fear you could ever think of.
I believe every single passenger died, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
Imagine, man.
Yeah.
God
But the
bless their
crazy
souls.
part is
that
you're seeing the
sucks.
doctors that were on there, right?
You can
Yeah.
take it off, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the reason I bring it up. Well, first of all, because that's a huge tragedy. You never want to see that. But I also saw like a headline of there being 8 cancer doctors on there.
Yep.
Right?
I'm not sure where they were headed.
It was some
I
kind
don't
of a
know.
convention or
Was
some
it?
shit like that. Yeah.
Are you trying
But,
to start a conspiracy right now? Are we starting a conspiracy?
That's what
right
I'm
now?
asking you guys. You think it's just,
I'll start it.
you think there's some type of,
100%.
something behind that, or is it just
100%.
just
There's
a horrible tragedy that just happened? I mean, obviously it's a tragedy, but
Yeah,
like,
of course.
was there like a different approach to it that caused
No,
that?
they could have
or-
been going to a convention or something, bro.
Yeah, but
Oh no, of course. But what I'm saying is, like, did
They could've
somebody
been
cause it?
humanitarian.
yeah, like was it intentional because of the 8 doctors on there, right? So 2 things I know for sure always get you murked. You want to solve cancer? Yeah, good luck, right? And if you want to create free energy or energy that can be used outside of oil and gas, right? Water energy. There's some dude made a car that could run off of water. He died within like fucking a month of letting that shit out, right? Every single doctor that has cured cancer and has actually shown it and done it with people, they're out the game. They all get X'd out. The other really big monumental thing in America, in American history, that was interesting to look at was the Titanic. I don't know if you guys know who was on there, but I believe it was like J.P. Morgan. It was a bunch of world leaders that were on that boat, and they all died that day.
It's because he gave the seat to the girl that was going. I would have been like,
hell no.
you better get your ass out of there, make some room.
Hey, I'm sorry, man, but if I'm in the water and Rose on that little fucking shelf, bro, I'm tipping that bitch.
But I heard, I know J.P. Morgan was on that, but I heard there was a couple bankers that were supposed to be on it, competitors that didn't end up going.
Okay, and then those are the casts that you have now.
No, but
That's what I'm saying.
the Titanic was the fucking the captain, bro. He thought just keep going. We're gonna go over this little ice thing. Didn't think fucking there's 300 more feet of fucking rock
I
down
don't
there,
think
bro.
so, bro. Why do we care so much in America? Why is that being jammed down our throats so
What's
much?
that?
The Titanic. That was part of like American culture, dog.
No, but
Everybody's
it
seen
hit a fucking iceberg. That's
So
a
the
fact.
fuck what a
And
million
that
did.
shit split in half. It wasn't like it was a bomb or somebody cut it. So of course you're gonna have those prominent people in that thing because this thing's popping, bro. This is better than any club you've ever been to. This is the Titanic. So we're gonna
first run.
And it just didn't work out too well, homie.
I don't know, man,
I don't
because
think there's a conspiracy theory to that one though. The doctor one, once you started saying about cancer, yeah.
Okay, but you're talking about world leaders in economics now and being in real positions of power. That capitalist nation where we're talking about business, bankers run this world.
Of course, SOC.
Well, I would say that the people behind bankers run it, right? But they're having a massive impact. They're a gatekeeper, your hands.
What are the people that behind? I think the people that are they're bankers, but on a whole different
level, right?
Yeah,
but can I pause real quick?
Yeah,
I
what you
gotta
got?
use this, bro. So I like to show some love right here, Hadar. But what I want to do is I want to connect this to low because whatever you smoking on, dog, I need you to stop. In the comment section, you tweaking, G. You need to get you.
Lowe's on some major shit now.
Yeah.
He's smoking, all right, but he ain't smoking no bud.
This, bro. We ain't gotta talk about it, but I just need you to move on over to something a little more healthy and organic, Papa, because your fingers gotta be tired the way you type in, G.
Yeah, Lolo's fucking. Let me see
so
that
if you need some gas fire and you need to chill out a little bit, go get you some Hadar, dog.
There you go, homeboy.
Don't be flooding the comment section.
Pow pow.
Hey,
Pow, pow. He's called me pow pow. Sure, pow pow.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that there's a second low in there though?
No.
It can only be one.
they got the
fool.
same name.
Yeah, they fighting for it. And it could only be one.
They're fighting for the Lolo.
Yeah, I'm about
we need more moderators in here. The trolls galore.
You about to have a third one right now. I'm about to change my YouTube name.
See, but did you put it on subscribe mode only, Chris? It should be.
Yeah, Lolo don't subscribe.
Yeah, that's the price of admission, fool. If you leave a comment, you gotta subscribe, homie.
Yeah, straight up.
I don't know if Lolo's really trolling. He's just, he's special, bro.
Well, he's not here. He's there, but he ain't there.
Yeah, I got a video out here. My wife's like, did you see that video? I said, no. And I looked it up, bro. It's like about, I don't know, 10 in the morning, 11, maybe 11, 12. Some chick comes in, and young chick. She's late 20s. Comes in, she has her mattress, puts it right there in front of the door. She's like, "Homie, come on, come
she's
on."
out there right now.
No, I kicked her out already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I said, this ain't, as soon as I pulled up, I'm bumping, I backed up. I
Nah,
said, hey,
G.
this ain't no party spot,
I promise you. I went out there. She had a black mattress.
Yeah.
She's out there right now.
Oh, I'm going to kick her out right now, fool.
Say, let's go. Go and take an intervention.
She's out there with two dudes, and they're over there fucking shooting dope.
No way.
Oh, yeah, bro, like nothing.
Damn.
Like nothing. That's why when I pulled up right now, there was, I don't know if it was her, it was some chick right there, and some other guy said, this ain't no party spot, bro. It's like, if you let them do a thing, they'll go everywhere.
They'll stay. They'll stay. Squad.
And talking about that, have you seen Gavin Newsom new fight to get rid of homelessness?
Fuck.
I seen that fool on video and like in the
He was in Michigan. Yeah, bro. He had the little picker upper. Hey, this is how politics works. It's a dirty game. He's over there smiling, talking shit, low key to the mayor of LA. You guys need to start cleaning this place quicker. If not, I'm gonna hold funding. He's already getting ready because Americans have short memories. And in 4 years, he's hoping, low key, Kamala loses because that way he can come in 4 years.
Now.
Yeah, he's hoping she loses because he can get in there in 4 years.
We ain't gonna forget.
No.
We're not gonna forget, bro.
Never forget.
Hey, fool, it's a crazy.
Always remember.
Always remember. Always remember the homeless and drinkers.
Hey, you hear that, Chris?
Hey, you know who's banging on a major, bro? The mayor, I think it's Oakland. What's her name?
The black lady?
London, yeah, Mayor London, fool. Yeah,
she's a G.
She banging on him, bro.
She's a G. That Chicago one too.
That's about time. It's about time, like, dude.
Yeah.
But now they don't know what to do with him. There was an article written that said that Mayor Bass is the one doing the most because she's doing safe in home. What, hiding them in fucking hotels? That ain't doing nothing.
Dude, Trump changed the landscape, dog, and changed politics. But not only that, but do you guys remember when fucking fast food restaurants were taking shots at each other?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, they took like right out the Trump handbook. That man changed so fucking much. It's crazy.
Oh, he changed the game, bro.
Let's get a political smackdown, WWE.
He changed the game, and they can, and that's the actual funny part. Like the political shows and everybody, the media has been brainwashing us so bad for so many years, bro, that we would just follow the narrative. And now they're like, hey, we talk shit about Trump, and they don't care.
Yeah.
Like the guy calling right now, well, did you know that this guy did? And did you know? Like they try to get stuck. Like, yeah, bro, say whatever you want at this point. I don't give a shit. Right now, I'm going trompito all the way. You're not gonna change my mind, homeboy.
Yeah, big deal.
And my thing is, look at the policy, people. Stop looking at the shiny car. You guys are looking at, oh my God, look at this shiny car. You open the hood, that shit rotten to the motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Don't stop looking at the shiny car with the shiny rims, homie. You want the reliable cars gonna get you there every day and fucking.
Get you a Honda Civic.
It may not be all pretty, homie, but it's gonna get there. And people
you can soup it up.
You can swoop it up,
bro.
So I'm hoping that people, start getting hip to the game, carnal.
Do you think that if we actually brought back a lot of these mental institutes that we kind of wiped out, that would actually help impact the homeless crisis?
I think so. I think this is
hotline.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I would imagine.
Hello.
Hey, what's up with Gavin Newsom all of a sudden cleaning California?
Hey, fool, that was a superhero, bro.
Yeah,
that fool got his black bag and his picker upper.
With ankles, he's cleaning with ankle socks.
Nah, he got those dress socks on. They don't even cover the full ankle.
Hey, but that he's gonna use in the next 4 years. You're gonna see him. He was the first governor that actually, after the Supreme Court ruling, he was telling them this and that. That's what he's gonna. Hey, but that's politics.
Should have been Arnold,
show, bro.
Should have been Arnold.
It's a show.
He's cleaning the mess that he created, though. That's crazy.
You know this, bro.
100%.
But if you ask a woke person, like some of the people I know, they'll say, "No, Gil, it's the mental health of these poor people, bro. It's everything's the mental health. Being a fucking huevon is not mental health. That's just being a fucking huevon, bro.
Yeah, no.
Straight up. Being a tecaton is not mental health. That's being a fucking tecaton, homeboy. Let's keep it 100.
You know what?
Hey, Gil, now you're talking about my deal, fool.
Earlier, I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was talking about the Democrats wish they could bring Bill Clinton from the 90s and bring him right now. He'll probably end up winning. That's what they're Joe Rogan was talking
if
about.
they had somebody like that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that would be cold.
Yeah.
But you can't no more, homie. But you can't no more, player.
That would be cold.
Well,
Grab by the place of your head in the office.
Hey, Raza out there, keep in mind, Gavin Newsom 2028 is not the way to go either. Right?
We're already politicking on Newsom.
That's right.
I'm already campaigning that right now. 2028, no Gavin Newsom.
Hey.
All right, player, late. Damn, 707. I said, bring Chris side piece in so we can take a look. Damn, they're trying to check you out, homeboy. La Onda don't shine shoes.
Go make it clap with. Go make it clap with no hands.
Hey, what was that one? That say,
Make it clap with no hands.
I was Onda before you. Oh, shit.
Damn, fool.
All right, players. So it's about to be 9 o'clock. It's almost past my bedtime.
Hey, quick question before we
Yeah,
wrap
run it.
this
Let's
up.
do this.
It was a gambling thing that I had mentioned to you guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you go to a casino, right? You're with your homie. You get wiped for $500. Fool. Your homie gives you $50. You run up $50K. How much are you giving your homie?
Oh, that's easy money, dog. Like something like that, I'll probably split it with old boy, dog. You know what I mean? We go
50.
half on that.
50-50?
Yeah.
What about you,
Maybe I
Gil? What
keep
you
5
say?
that I lost. Though.
What's that? If you
So you go to a casino with your boy, you get fucking ran up for $500. You're done. He shoots you $50 and you run up $50K. How much are you giving your homie?
you got to give him 50.
50.
Hey,
He had
Tony,
it
what
out,
happened to
right?
you this last weekend, dog?
Yeah, you have.
No,
to
I
give
seen that
50.
shit on
homie ran it
Twitter.
up
I seen
50?
a lot of people like debating it. I sent it to a couple
I thought we were
homies.
on TikTok. I never pressed go live. That's all right. They probably banned me. Remember last time we were talking
Oh,
politics?
that's right.
Hey,
That's right.
You can show butt ass naked broads.
Yeah, all day.
You can. My wife sent me some shit. She's like, look at this shit they show. Like, and she was just showing there's some guy and they got him blocked out, but he's kind of like next to some lady fucking jerking. And they're like,
What
but
the
they
fuck?
block you on when you talk politics. So they'll show the grimiest shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
But you talk politics.
Yeah, you
like,
can see murder if you want.
you can see murder.
Crazy.
That's what they're trying
But
to
Gil
feed the
starts talking
kids,
about
dog.
politics and they block me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I ain't even talking to conspiracy shit.
It's China, G.
Yeah. China don't want Tropito. China don't want Tropito to win, fool.
Hell
Nah,
nah.
let him. Yeah, you should win, fool. Stop playing with him, G.
The world is a
I like
ghetto.
that.
All right, but then I'm giving you 50%.
All right,
That's right.
all right.
Yeah,
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 that-
easy,
we all had the
easy.
same answer.
Yeah.
I just seen a big debate on it on Twitter and I tripped out. I was
no
like, how
debate.
would you not?
That's
go
not
for-
exactly.
Yeah, how are you not?
Fool,
homie?
you can
Yeah.
get packed out and lose 100% at that point. You ain't talking this, dog. Spence, I comment, but if it's like that, I got 50K plus $50.
But yeah, fool, if you're down and out and they give
You
you
ain't
the
getting
money,
that 50 neither.
Yes, fool.
I think half is fair.
Fuck all that. Oh, I'm gonna take you to dinner from him. No, fool.
fuck
I
the dinner.
expect my 50 minimum fucking 25. Fool. Like,
Okay,
like,
what if somebody, let's say somebody buys you a lottery ticket and you win off that lottery ticket?
Same thing,
Same
fool.
shit, right?
Bro, look, you put the work up front, and I got to make bread with your work, so we're going to cut it 50-50.
But, no, that one, it depends.
Damn.
No, it is. I think if somebody like during, let's say Christmas gives out a bunch of lottery things, right? And let's say if it's 50,000, yeah, I'm gonna split. If you win like $110 million, bro, I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, I'm gonna give you 10 million or some shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's cool.
true.
Yeah,
I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah.
Like in other words, when you're calling me an asshole in front of people, that was a fucking tight ass. He won 100 million. How much he give you? He only gave me $10 million.
Like,
They're gonna be like in the back of the head, like, yeah, fool, you the
Fool,
asshole.
they're going to be like, I got $85 on the table right
So
now.
that's what I'm saying. So there's levels to it. The higher the amount goes, maybe the less the percentage goes. But you're still giving up for it.
Yeah.
I made an investment. I gave this fool $500. I got back 50 grand, and he got 2 million. You know?
Are we going to the casino after this? Y'all ready? I got $50.
Rising Warrior. Hey, put the number back up there real quick. Chris, hold on. Let me call this fool out real quick. Rising Warrior. These coconuts voting for Trump is like roaches voting for Raid.
He ain't going to call. He
Listen,
ain't gonna call.
there's a phone number.
He won't.
Call and give me the policy. Little falling warrior. You're not rising. You estás cayendo. You're a fallen warrior. You're a fucking net banger. Go ahead, homie. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. 747-279-8109. Let's run it, homie.
That fool's so tense right now. He's shaking, trying to
That
fucking
fool's like,
call it.
hey, he's like,
7,
Ricky, what are you
4.
doing? Mom, shut up. I'm talking to American Cholo. He's a fucking, shut up, man. He's a fucking, you got my pizza
Coconuts.
ready out of the air fryer, Mom?
Hey, but you know what, man?
Here we go. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
Hotline. And that's gonna.
Hey, am I in?
You're in, fool. Let's do it.
All right, cool, dude.
Turn it up.
Theo, man, I'm calling against my better judgment.
Are you Rising Warrior?
That's what's up.
Say again, brother.
Are you Rising Warrior?
Am I a what warrior?
You're not Rising Warrior?
that
From the comments?
From the comments? Just making sure. No, he's not. So
No.
okay.
I'm not that dude.
Go ahead, caller. Talk to us.
Full still
Well,
comments.
I'm not going to get into the Trump and why Trump is not a friend to our community.
Okay.
That's a whole
because I know you guys are at the end, but your guy in the end said something really smart, and that's why I wanted to call in. And you kind of rushed over it. I don't know if you heard him, but he actually asked a great question. It said, if we had the mental institutions that we had back in the early 80s,
yes,
would homeless problem be an issue?
Yeah.
Yes.
So and I think that because I know your attitude from what I've seen is that everybody's just on drugs and everyone's looking for a free ride.
No. My attitude is the majority. The majority. Is there people out there with real mental health? Yes, but mental health, you can't sit there and start smoking meth out of a fucking out of a light bulb and get your brain all twisted and then later on say, I have mental health. No, bro, you destroyed your brain. It's a big difference than somebody who's born and has some kind of mental health.
Yeah, but part of what you don't understand there is if they have mental health issues, sometimes they're self-medicating because they don't have the medication.
Self-medication. Meth is not self-medication. Meth and alcohol is just you getting fucked up,
self-medication if you can't get the right medication on the street, brother.
100%.
And I'm speaking from experience.
100%.
I smoked meth myself. I was self-medicating, but I was just, when people are smoking meth, they just want to get high. They want to feel good. Everybody, listen, the whole world suffers from mental health. Everybody. You think I don't stress out about paying bills, about doing everybody. But the thing is, it's the wild, but these are the animals that want to sit there and smoke dope. In the wild, those are the guys that get eaten up, and that's what's going on.
Well, you're talking about people that may have some mental health that revert to drugs. I'm talking about people who already have mental health.
No, that's different, and those should get help. Those should get help. Those should get help.
And yeah, absolutely. And the help isn't there.
Yeah.
And I agree with you in terms of throwing money at this situation is not the answer.
Let me say something real quick. You can't sit there and say the help is not there. Where the last 5 years we spent $20 billion. Not million.
And I was just about to make. my point before you interrupted.
$20 billion. So you can't say the help is not out there.
I'll tell you where that money went. I'll tell you where that money went. The problem is that when you throw money at a problem like that, especially in this town, it just creates a ton of nonprofits that are trying to profit from that. They're going to start a nonprofit where they're giving bottled water to homeless people, and you're like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. And yet the person running the nonprofit is paying themselves $130,000 a year.
Yep,
so
and he has a profit inside
that the money doesn't. The issue is the fact that the nonprofits that are out there that are taking this money, where there's no accountability, they are the ones that are milking off that.
Okay, can I ask you something then?
You can spend less money if you're effectively attacking the problem of mental health.
Can I ask you something?
The nonprofit industrial complex.
Who is in charge of California that's letting this happen for the last 5 years? Is it Republicans or is it Democrats?
Democrats.
So what's the issue? The issue with me is they've had their run at California, and they are blowing the money. They're not looking where the money's going. So they've had their run. The resources and money have been there, but it has been managed horribly.
Yeah, but where do you put? So if you had a magic wand, you could reallocate those assets.
Where I agree with you, though, is in the sense that there is no accountability of where the money is. The money going to places that are actually helping homeless, or is it going to nonprofits that are just trying to profit from it? My issue is that it's going to the nonprofits. I could care less who's running the
LA. But I know you could care less. But the reality is,
I don't want to go back to the Pete Wilson days, brother. I don't want to go back to the Pete Wilson days.
See, but you're going to extreme. But you're going to extreme. That's what you're doing. That's what a lot of people do. They just jump to the extreme.
About what I just said.
Because you're saying, I don't want to go back to the Pete Wilson days. That's extreme. And the reason we would go back to the Pete Wilson day is because they're letting the country go to shit, where crime's going crazy, homeless going crazy.
Crime is down.
The statistics. Hey, listen, homie. Somebody right here today at 10 o'clock is shooting dope. I'll go out there right now. There's somebody else shooting dope. Yeah. Maybe where you live, it's going down. Where I live
in East LA,
crime is up.
Actually,
crime in East LA has gone down, bro. Crime in East LA has gone down, bro.
Here's the problem with
you got a lot of puppies over there.
But you don't listen.
Okay.
You speak loud, but you don't listen.
But you're trying to tell me statistically crime is going down just because they're telling you. I see it. It's going up.
Across the country. Well,
we're talking California, LA.
I'm talking the country.
I'm talking LA. We're talking local politics.
I grew up in Wilmington.
We're talking local politics.
On Backman, real close to where you live. So I understand what you're talking about.
So it hasn't gone up over here?
In East LA?
I'm talking about over here in my city. It hasn't gone up.
In your city, maybe it has. But I'm just saying that
Listen. When you're seeing this, let me show you this. When you're seeing drones of men getting stolen cars every day, breaking into pharmacies, breaking into homes, just in the middle of the day, it tells you we don't care. And right now, the criminal element in Los Angeles says they don't care. They are not afraid of the DA. They're not afraid of the consequences. You need some kind of you need a sheriff in there to be like, hey, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Nowadays, every day, you have the guys going to Encino for a week and a half straight. Like, dude, I thought these fools were going to get scared. They were hitting house after house after house. They were hitting pharmacies. They just hit one in Sun Valley, another one. They've already hit that pharmacy 2 or 3 times. So you telling me that it's gone safer, tell all these business owners, tell all these people that their house are being burglarized. If in East LA you had 7 or 8 houses being burglarized every day, how would you feel?
I would feel like you feel. But I don't. Yeah. What I'm saying is that in specific, I'm talking about in general, crime has gone down. Yes, absolutely. There's specific instances where you're talking about where it has affected certain communities, and I don't argue that. But also, I don't agree that Gascon's going to lose his job, and he should, because those types of crimes, it's on the street that those types of crimes aren't going to put you in jail for very long. That you're going to be out. And guess what? Gascon will be not reelected. If he is, I'll be shocked if he's reelected. I don't want him to be reelected.
We agree on something, but if you really believe that crime is going down, why would you not want Gascon in there? If you truly believe that.
Well, I think he's soft on crime, but I'm talking about in general. You're talking specific to where you live or where you've gone. Where I go, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Do you believe the majority of people in Los Angeles feel safer now than they did 4 years ago? Honestly.
Well, that's perception.
No. I'm asking you a question. I'm not asking do you believe that they feel safer or not?
How would I know what
you know? That's why you're not answering the question. That's why you're not answering.
No, you're asking me to make a generalization about the entire city. I don't know everybody.
I would say the majority of people don't feel as safe as they used to.
The majority of people that maybe live in your neighborhood, maybe, but I'm saying the entire city. No.
It's like this. Let me show you how stats can get manipulated. Right. Today, the Fed came out with inflation went down by 2.9%. All right. Do you believe that?
Okay.
I know my dollar hasn't gone a little better. They're telling you, hey,
it doesn't work that way, Gil.
No, but they're saying
went down 2.9% today.
That's a lot.
We're not going to feel. We're not going to.
2.9 is a lot. No, come on, 2.9 is a lot.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
That's why they got someone on who can speak in complete sentences, and you don't want me to let me finish.
The other guys don't speak complete sentences or what? He's capping it on the colors, bro.
Everybody just calls all the
I can't hear you when you all speak at the same time. I can't hear you when you all speak at the same time.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. We're having a good time.
No, if they announce that inflation went down to 2.9%, of course, we're not going to feel the effects of it today. If we don't feel effects of it within the next 3 weeks or even the last 4 or 6 weeks, that's when you'll start to feel the effects. You know, when inflation first started getting high, we didn't feel it immediately. It started to trickle across the country, wherever, depending on where you live, where it would go up, and that's what we're feeling now. So it doesn't work that way, where inflation is down 2.9%. I will say this: I went to Costco the other day, and gas was $3.85 a gallon, which I was shocked. I'm like, I've never seen a $3.85, and I don't know how long.
Where?
I don't know. In East LA, fool. In East LA. Hey, so
that was in Monterey Park.
Let's get back on the original question that was asked, right? About the homeless, right? Okay, Gavin Newsom. Okay, Gascon, you say he should be out, yes?
Wait, say that again?
You say Gascon should be out, yes?
Yes, definitely.
How about, what do you think about Gavin Newsom? You think he should be in?
No, I mean, I've never voted for Gavin Newsom, so I've never been a fan of Gavin Newsom.
Okay, so Gavin Newsom.
I'm glad that, but it doesn't mean I'm going to go and vote.
No, I'm just asking you questions. I'm just see. The thing is this: when you ask somebody, like any Latino, right? And I'm not asking you in general. I'm just saying, when you ask a Latino, are you for like punishment in crime? They'll be like, yes. No deben de robar. Are you for a strong border? Yeah. No deben de llegar aquí nomás. Are you for for rights for parents instead of like kids not to be told about the sexual stuff? No, the parents should. Everything down the line, if you ask a Latino, it's a conservative view, bro.
100%.
It's a conservative view. 100%. And all the other stuff, like when my father-in-law, he gets all hot heated. ¿Te gusta eso? No, but he's like, I hate Trump. I said, pero usted, lo que yo le dije, usted no quiere nada de eso. Esos son los demócratas. No. What do you think? And that's the
I don't think that because you're unhappy with Gavin Newsom, Gavin Newsom of the Democratic Party, that Trump is then the answer. I just don't see that.
How about this?
If you want to say it's not, yeah, exactly. If you want to say, look, I want somebody else, that's fine.
How about
but
this?
Also, I think a lot of our problems aren't even having to do with who the president is, or having to do even with who the governor of California is.
How about
it's local.
The LA mayor? The LA mayor. You think she's doing a good job with the homeless?
I think she's trying her hardest, but I don't know until we have some more stats and see what else she's done.
That's the problem with a lot of you guys, bro. You guys are all stats and stats and stats. We'll be 20 years into this, 200 billions in, talking about we still need stats. After 5 years, $20 billion, you know what? Any real businessman will be like, screw your stats, you're failing, you're fired. Yeah. Right now,
I told you why
this is her policy.
Been wasteful spending.
Her policy is this. Her policy is this. Her policy is I'm gonna hide them in hotels, which I have many hotels here in North Hollywood, full of them, bro. All right, and so their policies: hide them in hotels, no accountability, no drug testing. That's every Tecato's dream, homie. How is that helping?
Well, I also feel like if the problem with government is it's they're not looking for specific solutions. They think throwing a money at everything is going to fix everything. There needs to be just a plan and then execute that plan. It's not just getting people off the street. It's not just getting people off the street. It's finding out what the issue is first. And for me, it is mental health, and it is finding those organizations. But like what your friend said though on the end, what your friend said on the other end. What your friend said on the other end, that there are no mental institutions. Those were all killed by Republicans. That was killed by Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
And those programs were killed that would get people off the street, get them the medication they needed, and get them jobs.
How long since Ronald Reagan killed him?
It's like the 80s now.
So let me get this straight. We're in 2024, and you're still blaming Ronald Reagan. We've had governor after governor. You can't after 30, 40 years still say it's Ronald Reagan's fault.
Okay,
bro.
but what is the
Gil, it's not just that. The other thing is we live in a city where anybody can sleep on the street any time of the year and not die. We attract the homeless of the entire damn country.
No.
Okay?
No.
Number one,
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Let me finish.
No, I'm not letting you finish.
We need 40% of our homeless. You just had a guy on, a congressman on, or a guy who's running for Congress that said this exact statistic, that 40% of our homeless aren't even native Californians.
They hop on trains, bro.
Oh, I'm knowing this. I can take. I need to bring you around Hollywood, give you tours of what LA is gonna be, bros. That's what I see it over here. You know how many of these apartments they made, and they brought people from Mississippi, from Idaho, from this.
Completely ignored the point I just made.
No, I'm giving you the point you're making. Yeah, it's 40%. But when you say the weather, no, it is the policies. Because before in my hood, if you got a tent up there, that cop's come and say, hey, you got to move this shit. This is not allowable. You're going to sleep here. You can't. Every city had its bums and its drug addicts and whatnot. And they were reclusive. They were reclusive and they would go here, they go there. Yeah. Now it is, they're affecting everybody. Because you got all these young kids out there because it's normal to be on a tent in front of somebody's pad all messed up. And that because of policies that the cops' hands are tied, the sheriff's hands are tied because it's like, let them do what they want. So what do you think is going to happen? You're going to make a society of young people that everything is, I can't work here. I have mental health. I can't. Nah, brother. We need to man up and say,
I think
got
it's
issues.
more complicated than that.
Well, I'm sure there is some stuff that's more complicated, but there's also stuff that is not always just, it's a mental health.
Well, that in that sense, like, well, the stuff that you can fix, and to my opinion, it's like, find out people who are coming here from other states and send them back to their states.
I would love that.
You to think that the weather does. For you to think that the weather doesn't account for some of the for our weather here, that doesn't count for some of the homelessness. I mean, you can see homeless in Chicago.
Of course it does, but no. Hey, but you see a bunch of Venezuelans in Chicago. You see a bunch of Venezuelans in Chicago. They're not running. No, they're not running. Let me tell you why they're coming here. Why they're coming here? Yeah, of course I'm gonna blame Gavin Newsom because they're giving him money.
Okay, but let me ask you this because you actually just made a good point on like the whole concept of it being cause and effect. Right. I guess actually the question I would want to know is in your mind, other than, let's say.
In my world.
Your world, right?
My little world, my little crazy world.
Yeah, it's got
caller, I appreciate the call, by the way, just let you know.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging up on you. I'm just letting you know. I appreciate the call.
My question for you would be that, let's say that you could ship them all out, because that is a major point, dog. Go be homeless in any state that freezes over, you're dead. Any state that's too hot, you're dead. Plenty of people were dying
This
like
is America.
8-9
How
years
you gonna
ago.
do that?
You hop on trains, and you send them on out. You pay them, send them a little bread.
You'll have the liberals. This is not Nazi Germany. You can't just put them on trains. You know this.
They did that.
Who did that?
Literally, you had states. Was this like 2010,
Texas.
2012? Texas. There were a bunch of states that they threw them on trains.
They're
sent them all over. Exactly.
A friend of mine was a flight attendant for Hawaiian Airlines, and she would see homeless getting flown to Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii's horrible too.
He dropped off.
Hawaii's horrible too.
That's another state where you can live outside and not die
Exactly.
from the elements.
So this would be my question. Let's say that you shipped everyone back out, right? So
Yeah.
California only had homeless people,
Native homeless, native
homeless,
tweakers.
right? Yeah, from the land, off the land. G.
I know
Okay.
it's hard, but brother, I can't hear you if Gil's going to talk over you. I know it's hard for him not to.
I'm sorry, bro. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna be okay.
Hey, don't do me like that, all right?
I'm trying to hear your guys.
Stop talking over. Let him finish already. Go ahead.
So if you ship all the ones that are native out, now you're stuck with nothing but natives of California, whether they're homeless due to mental illness, whether it's from veterans that came back and have their own issues, right? Or whether they're drug addicts, right? Or whether it's these new modern kids that want to live off the land, right? Regardless of what your issue is. The question's coming, probably it takes a second, right? So what would your solution be if you remove drugs, you remove the kids, right? And you only look at the veterans and then the mentally ill people that actually have a mental illness in America. How do you fix that problem?
It's not that difficult.
Well,
I thought that question was from near him.
I'd be both of you, to be honest.
You've just broken it down. You categorize the homeless and what the needs are.
Exactly.
You don't enable. I mean, I know you don't enable young people to how do I say to be drug addicts. You don't definitely enable them. But if you can start with that 40%, if you can bring down 40% of the homeless population just by sending them back to their own state, that's a pretty big number. And then you attack mental health and drug addiction.
Yeah.
And now you have another big chunk gone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Gil talks a lot about the homeless, but he doesn't want to talk specifics about how to fix it. He just wants to blame Gavin Newsom for it.
Before you say that,
You need a solution on it.
Hey, stop talking over me, man. I can't hear myself.
Sorry, Spencer.
Listen, caller. Why don't you go back and type in American Cholo homeless solution? I did a whole breakdown of what I would do as far as the.
What is
camps.
yours? Get to the point. Answer.
Well, yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time for that right now. But I actually did a whole video. You can look at it. All right, but what you just said. First of all, it would never happen. One, because you can't sit
Magic
there
wand.
as a state and just say, you guys got to leave. It doesn't work like that. This is America. You can go and come wherever you want. Never going to happen. Two, you let me finish. You let him finish, right? Two,
Go ahead, brother.
You do not feed the bears. That is the problem right now. The problem is we are feeding the bears. We are housing the homeless. We are feeding them. If somebody's all doped out, what you do, you let them hit rock bottom, and then when you want help, you come in. Right now, all this, wow, it hurts, and look what's going on. At some point, you have to be an adult with balls and say, you know what? That's my son. I love my son, but I'm gonna let him fucking suffer for a little bit. And when he comes knocking on my door for help, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, but
as long as you're shooting dope, I'm not helping.
But as a father, would you not ask what is wrong with my son and why did he come to this place? Because you can't fix a problem when you don't understand where it stems from.
How many drug addict friends do you have?
I have homeless and drug addict friends, and if we're talking about the total, I can give you drugs all day. I'll give that to you, right?
But they give a fuck. They don't care, bro. They want to get high.
Yeah, but that's not going to be that is not a solution. We're talking about a problem. If you give me 2 + 2 equal, I have to have an answer for it. I can't just sit here and complain about the equation.
Yeah, but your answer is, they have mental. Everybody has mental, bro.
No. You're caught up on drugs, bro. What I'm saying is, look, you have a set of people in America. We're incentivizing drugs. We're incentivizing drug usage. We're enabling people and telling, hey, go over here and get your heroin, blah, blah, blah. We're allowing a culture to be built. If you remove that and educate, and then you create mental institutes like we had again that weren't as bad, right?
Get in there.
But you know what happened 5 years ago, right? You know that Newsom removed drug court.
Yep.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Yep.
So we were talking about that Newsom removed drug court. So a lot of individuals who were getting popped for,
and being forced.
were being forced. You had a decision. It was either you went to jail or you went to rehab.
And go home, G.
And now it's either you go to rehab or you go home. and you're giving that option.
You shouldn't have that option.
And now having that option, like
Yeah,
a lot of
you need
individuals,
punishment,
a
bro.
lot of individuals who are in that mindset, like don't have the mental capacity or the ability, right, to be able to make that decision for
that's why you're
themselves,
there.
right? Because drugs have taken fucking control of your entire life, right? So that it seems like over the last 5 years it's exacerbated the fucking issue. And I'm like, and I agree with the caller, it's not fucking simple and cut and dry. It's a shit ton to be
100%, 100%. I mean, and to your I didn't even think of that, right? If you had a magic wand, to your point, actually, you can't identify what the 40% is at this time, right?
I can identify that 80% of the people out on the streets in LA are drug addicts. Bro.
That's not true. I wouldn't say you can come up
You
with
want to go
that.
walk out there right now and ask him?
But that is called anecdotal evidence.
See, but no, you want to get all butthurt about that. You want to get all butthurt about it. It's facts, fool.
It's not a fact.
You can't even
That's
back
literally
it.
not
Right
a fact.
now, me and this guy are gonna go outside and we're gonna talk to him. And they're gonna
Throw
go,
out.
Yeah.
You just throw out. I saw guys shooting up around my corner, so 80% of the people are on drugs.
That's anecdotal evidence, bro.
Homie, you don't know where we're at the studio. Out here, you see them all day long.
Gotta do an American Cholo social experiment.
What you got?
No, I'm curious though, Gil. What do you think of what Gavin Newsom's doing now? Gil, what do you think of what Gavin Newsom's doing now?
As far as what? As far as I'm actually glad that he's doing something and putting pressure on the counties and cities. I don't see much changing in LA County. I think that he's doing it now more for political gain for running for 2028. But at least he's pushing it. So I'm glad with that.
Sylvia.
Okay, cool. I mean, I get that. I understand. But I mean, my attitude is if someone's going to do something, I don't care if it's for political gain. If they actually
That's what I said to him. At least he's doing something. I'm good, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm
absolutely.
good.
And who's the guy? I'm not watching while I'm on. I'll watch it later. But
Okay,
who's
bro.
your guy on the end? Who's the guy that was making all the good points?
The philosopher.
Yes, sir.
Okay, brother, he needs to give you about half the time of the week, and American Cholo should take some time off.
I'm down, bro. I'm down, bro.
I appreciate that.
I'm so down, bro.
I appreciate
for sure.
the sentiment.
All right. Much love to all four. Much love to all four of you.
I appreciate the call.
Thank you.
That was
I like those calls.
Yeah, too.
I like the good
Philosopher
calls.
has just became the rep for the Dems.
Snowflake. Snowflake.
We're not answering more calls. We're out of here, man. It's already 19. I gotta take philosopher over there to talk to the guys and say, "Are you okay, man? Is your mental health
And I'm giving
bro?
them needles. I'm passing needles all through the street right now.
There you go.
Yeah, big snowflake pulling up.
He don't know before the time. He's like, "Hey, man, bad economy, drugs are coming. This and that."
Hey, stay woke.
Straight politicians. All right, man. This is your guys' shit. Take us
man,
out,
well,
man.
appreciate everybody that tuned in. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode, man. It's another episode of What's the Word on Wednesdays on the realest platform, American Cholo. Tune in next week. We're gonna have another episode with good more topics. You already know what it is, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. I hope everybody has a good night. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Puro trompito, homeboy, trompito. Later, suckers. That was good shit. That was actually good.